Hey, welcome. Got the microphone unmuted, and I think we're all set for a fun show tonight. Welcome, everyone, to the WDWpov live stream show. Yes, where's my co-host here? He's coming. Where you at? He should be coming. So anyway, glad to see you all out there tonight. Let me jump through a few of the comments here real quick. Katie's out there. Jay is out there. Oh, from Southwest Florida. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Katie's in Florida as well. Saying hi to Mary. Mary's out there. Mary's asking how everyone is. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to the show. This is our third anniversary WDWpov live stream show. 3 years of doing this. Hard to believe. Now, Annette from the Jersey Shore, of course, she's out there. Nice to see you. Let's see who else we got out there. Jason's out there. BDF is out there. In fact, I think I see BDF right down here in our green room. And here we go. Here's
Yep. I'm just
What? Are you trying to get in here without them seeing that you're wearing?
No. I was just leaning up against the wall. Just leaning up against the wall.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not lean up against the wall. As you can see tonight, you notice anything here?
No.
We're in our old studio. Not really. It's green screen behind us, but it sort of looks like we're sitting in our old studio.
How far behind are you?
I am up to Chris here right now. Congratulations!
You have so many people to get through.
Oh, I know. It's pretty.
Yes, I was trying not to trip Mary. I was trying not to trip.
Bill Mitchell's out there. Jason's out there.
Mary.
Katie's out there.
I was
Mary's
not trying to trip
Anthony's
Mary.
out there. Yeah, don't want to trip. I got stuff on the floor back here.
What is that doing?
How
long has that been there?
How long is that?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Where did I? Oh, here, man, I am way behind. Look at that. Kim's out there. Hi, Kim. Thank you for the congrats. Yes, 3 years. So we've been doing WDWpov for a little over 5 years now. We've been doing the official live stream show.
Wait, we've got someone
waiting.
We've got someone
in the waiting room. But like I said,
can't say anything about them.
I mentioned the people are going to have to wait in the waiting room for a little bit here for the first 10 or 15 minutes. I'm sorry, BDF. I see you there. But we are going to just do a couple of, just sort of intro stuff here. 5 years we've been doing WDWpov.
5 years.
Since 2016. Yeah, I think it was February 20th, I think was when we officially became WDWpov. Bill, again, nice to see you out there.
Oh, my shirt's green.
That's okay. We'll just see through your shirt tonight. Oh, my goodness. And then 3 years ago on April 16th, so technically this is 3 days after.
Wow. Steve Browning is really insulting our
intelligence. Mouse ears and magic. Nice to see you out there. Hello.
Insulting our intelligence.
And Bill says,
wait, we got to pop this up.
Bill says looking good.
There's a typo in it, but
what's Steve saying?
3 years old. Just how you act on the show.
Yes, that is how we act on the show. We do act like that. It's good to be home before 10 p.m.
Good thing we like him. Otherwise,
nice.
we would have blocked him immediately, right?
That's right. We got to watch that Steve guy out there. Yeah, Steve Browning. He's a tricky one. Let's see. Her husband, T9, his husband thought he had accidentally entered the wrong house when we walked in and saw dinner on the table. Oh my goodness, that's nice.
We got a lot of comments.
Mouse here said,
we got a lot of comments that people keep leaving. So at this rate, we're never going to
get
we're
through. Catching up. We're catching up.
You're really not catching up that much.
Mouse here said that their co-host was late this week too. It's pretty normal. He comes in usually, just comes and goes when he feels like it. Anthony, thank you. Hi out there. It's my wife is out there. Look at that. Your mom's there, Patty, right there.
You're really behind.
I'm really behind. You want to take it over and catch up and drop down through the comments? Samantha's out there. Nice to see you, Samantha. So we're doing I'm doing the romper room thing.
Boom, boom. Boom,
What was that?
boom,
No, don't skim
boom,
through them
boom,
that quick.
boom.
Oh, come on.
What?
You put them on for at least a second or two. Yes.
Where is the link? We've had 10 comments.
I'm
from
getting the
Mom.
link. I'm getting the
Where is
link.
the link?
I'm
We've gotten
getting the
comments
link.
from Mary. Where is the link?
Where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link? I'm getting the link.
The room is a blind hazard with everything on the floor. See, you missed that. We missed that because you commented. You had to put up every comment, and you just didn't catch up.
I try to put
and
up.
That is your problem.
I try to put everybody's comment up. Okay, I may screw something up here.
Did you give out the link?
I'm getting the link. I'm getting it now. Hold on. I may
Marcus
screw something up here.
Mary is right.
Because what's
I'm
going to probably get some reverb here. So hold on a sec.
Come on.
Hold on.
Well, we've got someone in our waiting room, and he's just sitting there awkwardly.
Okay,
this is all your fault.
That's not my fault. It's not my fault. Okay, I'm getting the thing here right now. If I can do that, there we go. So I'm going to put the link up. Okay, can you still hear me? Am I okay? Did I screw anything up? I hope not. Who said that they should have been blocked? Who was that?
Steve.
That was Steve. I'm sorry. I missed that. You see, I'm concentrating on trying to get the link up for everybody here. We're going to go for like 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes. Living with Jeff is a blind hazard, and I can see. Nice. Thank you, Patty. So I'm going to put the link up right now. Let's see what happens here.
Steve is making topical references to things.
Oh, come on here. Hold on. I don't know why when I just copied it, it seemed to duplicate it. So hold on a second here. I gotta getting rid of some extra stuff here. You still getting the comments up? Get those comments up. Get those comments up.
We're caught up.
Well, okay. So here is the StreamYard link. Right? It's coming up right now. Here we go. Okay. Let's see if it comes up. Everybody sees it. Got it?
It's there.
Got it? Okay. So you guys should have, look at that fireworks. We've got fireworks going now. Why are my new comments not showing up here? It says there's new comments. There we go. There they are. Okay. So WDWpov live stream show, 3 years old on April 16th. Our first show was pretty pathetic looking. It really was. I mean, it was very low tech.
What the?
It looks like Patty's jumping in there too.
Patty laptop, interesting name.
Be patient, Keith. Be patient. We're getting you. But so 3 years ago, we were doing.
Wait, that's my laptop.
She's on your laptop. Oh, man.
Wait. How are we both in the same room at the same time?
It's magic. It's magic. Now let's just share this for just a second, okay? I just got to share this. Now I did post this the other day, and surprisingly, I think it had like 239 views from 3 years ago. Since I posted it, we probably ended up getting like another 30 or 40 views on this thing. So no, it's up to 280 now.
What?
It got another 41 views since.
Each time you refreshed, you just keep
every
going
time
up,
I
right?
refreshed it just kept doing it over and over. There it is. There we go. This we'll full screen it here for a second. This was the intro right here. This was the intro screen. Okay. All it was literally was a big cardboard paper easel paper type thing. I think your older brother used for artwork. And I had this printed up and taped on there.
You can't even read that.
You can't even read it because
the font is too small.
Well, no, it wasn't just that.
And the video quality.
Back then, our video quality was bad
because we were using this laptop.
Hashtag blame ATT right there.
And we were using this laptop.
We were doing like maybe about 20 gigabytes download and like about 1 gigabyte upload speeds. Horrid. Absolutely horrid. But we managed
being very generous with them.
Hashtag blame ATT. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, so somehow we managed to get through the show.
And apparently you people out there wanted to see more.
That's the amazing part.
That's the sad part.
That is the sad part. And still people keep watching us. I don't know why. But anyway, so yeah, we're really glad to see you guys out there tonight. I posted the link.
Pointing a knife at his head? Or is that a wand?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
A little worried.
Keith, please don't harm yourself. Please. Either that or just from watching us.
Honestly, it's not the waiting, it's the watching.
Anyway, okay. I'm going to do one more thing. Sorry, Keith. I'm going to do this just so we can do this.
By the time you get to taking guests on the show, they'll be gone.
No. He'll be there. Stay, Keith. Please stick around. But if anyone else wants to join who has the guts to pop on tonight, the link is in there, and I will repost it more times as we need to. But
will we take people one at a time or just pop them all in?
Well, you know what? It depends. I mean, it depends. If we get a lot of people on all at the same time,
pop them all on.
Well, we might have to pop on more than once. Anyway, so here's the deal. I'm just going to show this real quick. It's just a stupid little thing here. I just want to show you. Okay, so we try and bring Disney news and we try and tell you about stuff that's going on. Hey, Abigail, how's it going?
Not much news.
T9. We have no lives, nothing better to do on a Monday night. That's right. Neither do we. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to share this briefly with you guys. Here we go. There it is. Should I share the sound?
Does it matter? Is there a video?
No. There's a video. We're not going to watch the video.
We're not going to watch the video. There's too much to get to.
But anyway, Once Upon a Disney Wish. Now, they had me all excited here. They really did. Look at this. Wish with all your heart and be part of the grand reveal of Disney Cruise Line's newest ship, the Disney Wish.
We have someone that needs to do something else. Waiting.
What? Who? Oh, geez.
How
do you have more people? Oh, yours are down there. Okay, so quickly.
We have someone that needs to do other things.
This is my last thing, and then we're going right to guests. Okay, this got me so excited. I'm like, oh man, they're going to give away like a trip for 2 or a trip for 4 to come visit and see the.
Why would you think they'd be that generous?
The grand opening of the Disney Wish.
Why do you think they'd be that generous? I am not a guest. You're right.
And you know what? All it is, they're doing a reveal. Okay, so you can watch on Thursday, April 29th. There it is, 11 a.m. Eastern time. You can tune in. Right here, go to disneyparks.disney.go.com, all that good stuff. And you can watch as they do the reveal of their latest ship, the Disney Wish. It looks pretty cool, actually. It's got Cinderella there. It's big. It's mammoth. It's big. Bigger than the other ones. At least that's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
You realize the people in the waiting room have lives to get to. Right?
I know. Okay, so.
But start putting them in or something.
Okay, so I'm gonna real quick. No. This is. I'm going to add. I know Keith, you were there first, but I need to add this person first because well, you'll see here in a second why. But here we go with our first live co-host guest on our 3rd anniversary show.
We got another in the waiting room.
Here we go. There she is.
There I am.
There she is. My wife, Patty. See, Keith, I had to bring her on first. So
and it almost looks like we're in the same room.
It almost does because
how did you not notice?
I forgot. That's right. You're down in that room. And I'm in our WDWpov studio.
Hi, Katie.
Studio.
Well, we're seeing a lot of faces here that we have not seen in months.
I know. There's a stand out there.
Rick's down there.
Rick's out there. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to bring you on quickly because Patty, I appreciate you.
It is my laptop. She's using my laptop.
You're using his laptop, he says.
It is. I don't have a laptop.
Right. You have an iPad and you have your iPhone.
Which you can't do everything with the iPad.
I know they don't do the same things.
Okay, so I don't want to say leery because that's. Hi, Samantha. Okay, so I don't want to say that I'm leery of your motives, but I'm leery of your motives. Why? What was it that you were saying?
I was just trying to say that I appreciate you. And she's still a little sick, folks. She's the last one of the four of us. Me and Marcus had COVID. I had it first.
I'm not even sure
He was tested positive.
You were tested positive.
Yeah, but he didn't really have too many symptoms. Jack was still running around the house and stuff, but he ended up losing his sense of smell.
We've talked about this
for about a week
times already.
Not everyone, and he got his sense of smell back a couple days ago. So we're thrilled with that because he loves to smell things. But my wife Patty, she's the last one. She's the last. Still coughing a little bit, but you broke your fever. You've been good the last 2-3 days now without a fever. So she'll probably be out of quarantine tomorrow. We're hoping. We're thinking that's going to happen. But anyway, I just wanted to bring you on. Number one, just to test to make sure this was all working tonight. But number two, because I love you and I appreciate you putting up with me doing this for the last 3 years.
Yes, take this opportunity on live air to.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
So is this? I'm trying to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
So is this because you have something grand planned? Because you do realize that. Okay, so you're saying that April 16th was the day that you did your first show.
Yes.
Now, I want you to understand 3 years ago what your biggest mistake was.
Yes, I think I know. There was something else that happened April 16th, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that?
No, you can tell everyone why you shouldn't have been doing a show on April 16th.
April 16th, everybody out there, all you point of viewers out there, April 16th, 1979 was officially our first date, me and Patty. It was our official first date. I'm not going to go into all the details about the fact that you dumped me afterwards.
I did not dump you.
You dumped me.
I was dating someone else.
Yeah, she's dating someone else, and she went out on a date with me.
That's because he went out with someone else.
That's true. Yeah, he was a two-timer. So you figured you'd get even with him by dating me and going out with me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That wasn't it at all, and you know that.
I know. We'll tell the whole story some other time when we don't have people waiting. But yeah, so April 16th is a big day for us. 3 years ago, and then obviously 1979. So what is that? 89, 99, 2009 to 42 years ago. 42 years ago.
Which doesn't even make sense because I'm clearly not even old enough to go on a date 42 years ago.
I know you're only 29 somehow. but yeah, so that was our official first date, April 16th, 1979. So anyway, and I still love you. Okay.
Making me hack up a lung. Okay, so
Okay.
Well, thank you for having me on.
Well, thank you for being on, and I'm going to go ahead and.
I did not cheat on him. No, this is not what happened. And she said, "I can't even believe that you put up with him that long." Okay, listen.
Why am I here?
Why are you here? Because we're going to talk to Keith here, and then we got other people.
What am I doing here?
You're helping control all this stuff.
Really quickly, this is what happened. My sister and her boyfriend did not. She's my older sister, Jeff Sage. Neither one of them drove. They needed a ride somewhere on a date, and I went as chaperone. With you.
Yes.
Because you were driving them.
Right.
So the two of us were chaperoning them.
Yeah, that's the official story.
That was the official story.
But we were out on a date. Your parents might not have known that at the time, but we were out on a date.
Okay.
Okay.
So So
Poor Keith. He's sitting there going, "Why am I still here?" Anyway,
listen. You're going to ask me 2 Disney questions before I leave.
Oh, I have to ask you Disney questions?
Wait. Did you see what Rick said?
No.
Yes,
what did Rick say? I didn't see it. What did Rick say? You were there because 2 people fell in love. Oh. Marcus is here because 2 people fell in love. There you go.
Okay,
are you sick yet?
Marcus, you're here because 40-some years ago your mom cheated on her boyfriend with your dad. That's not what happened.
Keith is walking out of the room, just walking around doing stuff.
He's got to get a drink. He's probably thirsty.
Ask me 2 Disney questions and then I'll leave.
I have to ask you 2 Disney questions? Is this? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to do it.
I'm not sure how to answer.
Now we didn't ask her the gatekeeper questions though. You're going to do that for Keith, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, do it for Keith, but just
gatekeeper,
the bridge keeper from the bridge keeper from Monty Python. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to share this. Okay, I'll ask you a couple of questions.
Why do I have to ask them? They're already there.
What's that?
Why do I have to ask them? They're already on.
I know, but it's just it'll make it nice. It'll make it nice. Okay, there we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Here comes your first question. With our WDWpov Disney Topic Randomizer.
You got to be kidding me.
Okay, you've got a good question here. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I think you mean a fully laden swallow.
I once said unladen swallow in the quotes online. I was
Are
a
you
little
sure?
I was a little disturbed by that too because I thought it was a fully laden swallow. So what do you have an answer?
It's quite a first one to get.
Okay, we'll ask you a second question. Here's your second question. You ready?
If I get another stupid question like that. Here's the thing. I married him not knowing fully what I was getting into.
Ooh,
The rest of you guys watch him each week. No,
Mary didn't get the reference. Steven Sanders did.
I knew somebody would. What is
African or European?
African or European swallow? I don't know that. Anyway.
Patty knows what the question's from.
Least favorite Disney Springs restaurant?
Well, see, that would imply that I've eaten at every Disney Springs restaurant, which I have not.
Correct.
And it would also imply that I'm stupid enough to eat at the bad ones.
Okay, of the ones you've been to, which one do you like the least? I know one that I think you would answer.
You know one that you think
I have one in my head that I think you would answer.
I work very hard to make sure that we eat at the good places.
Mm-hmm.
So out of the ones that we have eaten at, I would say food-wise, the Rainforest Cafe is my least favorite.
Really? Okay, that's interesting. You know what my answer was for you?
Hold on. I don't think the food is fantastic at the Rainforest Cafe.
No.
And it is overpriced. And I know you're paying for the Rainforest Fill, but I can get the Rainforest Fill at other Rainforest Cafes across the United States. And I have gotten the Rainforest Fill. So, so what were you
going to put up a different one, but it came up right as I clicked.
I know. I see which one. There you go. Stan says he doesn't think he's had a bad meal at Disney Springs. So
Rainforest is available other places. It's also available right outside of
Animal Kingdom.
Okay, so which one?
This is why we can't both have the mouse at the same time.
What were you going to say for?
What is your favorite restaurant? Do you have any? We need to get a move on.
I would say, Patty, your answer in my mind would have been Chef Art Smith's.
I didn't hate
because they didn't have gluten-free options for you, and it was really noisy. We went there once. You weren't thrilled.
Well, we got more people coming in. Oh, wait.
Okay. Poor Keith has been sitting here for like 20, 25 minutes.
You could actually bring Keith in without kicking me out.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Keith.
Hey.
PDF, Keith. How are you?
He has good news for 2022.
This I have is the elder one from Harry Potter series. It's Dumbledore's wand.
Never seen it.
Okay, I can see it now. I'll have to bring you up bigger here.
That's not.
That's not
no.
it. Sorry, wrong one. See,
That's
here, we're going to do this. No, watch this. Boom, there now. He's bigger. He's bigger than us.
Uh-huh.
So how you doing, Keith?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Are you up for a couple of Disney questions?
Okay, I've never been to Disney World. I'll be making my first trip next year
No way.
for my 60th.
Really? I thought you've been there before.
Nope.
Okay. So Mary is saying Harry Potter is from the dark side, and I would have to agree with her there.
Yeah. No, so you have not been to Disney, but you're going to go for your 60th. That's a good
Right.
time to go. That's a good way to do it.
My 60th will be Friday, June 10th, 2022.
That's a good. Okay. It's going to be a little hot. It's a little hot, but no. Other than that, that's not a bad time.
Hi, Katie B.
What was that?
I was just saying hi to Katie B.
Yeah. Okay. And I was going to say, I think Stan or some. Oh yeah, Stan said something about.
I'm not sure about the one, but I like the shirt.
He likes the shirt. Yeah, Stan likes your shirt. Go ahead, you click it. There
It's
you
a
go.
Hawaiian shirt.
That's a cool looking shirt.
Doesn't Stan wear lots of Hawaiian shirts?
I think he does. I think Stan wears his share of Hawaiian shirts.
As do I.
Steven
for some
loves your
reason.
shirt too, Keith. Now you have BDF. If you want to tell us a little bit about that, you could talk to the audience here real quick.
It stands for Big Disney Fan.
See, now that's why I assumed you have been to Disney before. So,
Well, the only thing that I have with Disney is watching Disney, Disney Channel, Disney movies.
Disney
I
Plus,
even
all
drew
that.
Disney characters.
So you got a lot of Disney stuff, but you haven't been there yet, huh?
Right. But I'm planning on getting some souvenirs from Disney.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
I'll show you something that's perfect.
Oh, look at that.
Did you draw that?
Yeah, I drew it.
Nice.
Very good.
Dopey.
That is really cool.
Is
That
he
is-
your favorite? Is he your favorite dwarf?
Oh, he's my favorite of the dwarfs. But there was also I also drew Aladdin's pal Genie,
Oh, wow.
Very good.
You are a
That's
very
great.
good artist.
and Peter Pan's real good admirer. I did a real good job on. She came out perfect. Tinkerbell.
Oh, how good. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to be able to follow you with drawings like that. That's pretty cool. That really is cool.
I am talented in painting and drawing.
Steve, you're good. You're good. How long you been doing that?
I did the drawings last year, but I have painted in the past. One of my paintings I did in my hometown. We had a guest teacher, Steve Ross, who's Bob Ross's son,
Mhm.
and he did a little touch on my painting and autographed the back of my painting.
Wow.
Wow.
Bob Ross's son. That's cool. You are like famous. That's good. That's good. I couldn't draw that well. I can tell you that much.
What I was showing you is when Professor Dumbledore was trying to look at memories that he was trying to recall, he would stick his wand to his temple and draw out his memory and put it into the pensieve so he can see it again.
Okay. See, I've never watched those movies, to be honest with you. But let me ask you, because we got a lot of people here stacking up in our waiting list here.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Let me ask you this here real quick. Let me ask you a quick Disney question. I'm not going to use the wheel on you here because who knows what question's going to pop up. And if you haven't been there yet, that's probably not going to be good. But
Right.
if you're going next year, what park are you looking forward to going to the most? That would be like, let's say, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, or Epcot. Which one of those four do you think you're going to enjoy the most?
I think I would enjoy all four of them equally.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, you'll find out when you actually get there next year, which, you'll have a lot of fun. You will have a lot of fun. I'm going to tell you that much right now. My wife and I, our first trip to Disney World, they only had Magic Kingdom and Epcot at the time. It was on our honeymoon in 1984. So it gives you a little bit of an idea, but, all the parks are really nice, and you'll probably find something you like in each of them. So, but anyway,
Stan and I haven't been to Universal, but that'll probably be 2 years after my Walt Disney World.
Okay, well then you'll get to do your Harry Potter stuff there. So,
yeah, this one's not an interactive. You can tell if they're interactive by looking at the tip to you'll see a little glass in, and so but the lighted ones will have a LED light at the end.
Okay, I didn't know that. Did not know that, Keith. So anyway, Keith, thank you for being on with us tonight. Thank you for being the brave one to jump on first with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And
happy anniversary.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah, 3 years is pretty good. And my wife and I too.
Don't forget to thank him for waiting so long.
Yeah, my son just said thank you for waiting so long.
I do have a comment for you, Keith. So like Jeff said, when we first went, it was Epcot and Magic Kingdom, and then they've added Hollywood Studios. It was MGM originally, and then it changed it to Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. And I definitely still, to this day, Magic Kingdom is my favorite, and I can rank them in order. You might be surprised to find that you have a favorite park. Because
one of my favorite rides that I've seen on the videos is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, especially get to ride inside of a cartoon.
Yeah, that is a fun one. I didn't think I'd like it so much because it closed out the Great Movie Ride, which was one of our
source material was.
Yeah, it just didn't seem like it would be that good, but we went on it twice on our last trip, and it was very fun, very good ride.
Yeah.
So anyway, Keith, go ahead.
But I was going to say, the Peter Pan and It's a Small World and Carousel of Progress, and knowing that Walt had his hand in so much of Magic Kingdom just makes it so special. Like when you walk down Main Street and you see the castle, and it's awesome. Yeah. So after you go, I want to hear if you have a favorite park.
Yes, you'll have to get back with us next year on that one for sure.
Okay.
Well, hey, Keith, have a good night. Hope you have a magical week. And, stick around if you want. You can chat in the chat box if you have some comments or questions you want to mention or talk to other people in the group here. But again, thanks for jumping on with us. And we will see you sometime soon, hopefully.
Have a magical evening and a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Very
Bye.
good. See you, Keith. Nice. Okay.
Okay, so why am I big now?
There. How's that?
Oh, my goodness.
This is what happens when two people are controlling the...
We could do that. Now we're equals again. There you go. Okay, so...
Who else do we have?
We're not losing people here. Oh, no. You know who's coming on the show next?
No.
Yeah. Mr. Rico Suave. Do you know who Rico Suave is, Patty?
Rick Forbes.
There you go. There's Rick Forbes.
Okay, so are you impersonating?
Oh,
Rico?
no.
He needs his
Oh.
microphone. Please don't fall asleep on us, Rick.
He's been waiting long enough.
Hello.
So how are you doing, Rick? Can you hear us? Are you there?
Hello,
can see
hello.
you. Hello.
No, I can't hear
Testing.
me.
I can hear you.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay,
Now,
so are you impersonating Rico?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we get some impersonations or something.
Oh no. I'm not good at rolling R's or doing anything like that, so I can't really
Oh,
make the. My kids can. There, we go.
okay.
how about this? Let me try it. Rico.
There you go.
There you go. I got Rico
Yeah.
Suave. All right. Regina's out there. How's it going? And my wife, can you at least mute your microphone if you're going to cough at everybody?
Yeah. You know what? I want everyone to know that you ran through the house getting everyone sick. Okay.
Sorry about that. Yes, I was the first one to get the COVID thing. So anyway, Rick, how are you guys doing? You guys had a trip here recently, right?
Yeah.
You've been there a few
in February.
times, Disney.
We went in February for my sister-in-law's wedding.
Oh,
She
cool.
got married in Fort Myers.
Uh-huh.
So we flew into Orlando and then drove down to Fort Myers.
Okay, so but you've just moved recently.
Yeah, 2 weeks
that's
ago.
right. Congratulations on the
Is
new house.
this in the same town?
Yeah, it's less than a mile away.
Okay.
So you
Okay,
still,
well,
you're
congratulations.
familiar with everything. That's good.
Oh yeah, kids are in the same school district and all that,
Yeah, cool.
which was important.
He tripped over the sofa.
Okay, so you have another.
Good old Steve Sanders is out there
All right, we gotta.
razzing us a bit tonight.
Okay, Rick, you have another trip planned, correct?
What'd you say, Patty?
You have a trip planned August?
We were supposed to go on Thursday,
Oh.
but my wife has COVID, so we had to cancel.
Yeah.
Oh, now, did you guys? I'm going to ask. You don't have to answer because it's a medical question. Did you get the shots?
We have the first one. We were supposed to get the second one on Sunday, but we had to postpone because of isolation.
Yeah. And we know somebody too that actually had their first shot and then a week or two later got COVID from somebody. So yeah, that first shot doesn't seem to be obviously enough to keep you from getting it right off the bat. But
okay, so Rick, are you guys is she locked away in a remote location? And
well, tomorrow is the end of isolation for us.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I had it last year.
Okay.
In March. So I haven't had any symptoms or anything. And we think our younger kids had it before her, like the week before.
Okay.
But we don't know because we just assumed that it was allergies.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I thought at first too. I thought I had like a sinus infection and stuff, but
yeah, Brandy's was really mild. She, I think it was last Thursday, she messaged me and said, I can't smell anything. I'm going to be so mad if I have COVID.
Oh,
and she went to the doctor. She went to the doctor and tested positive, and the doctor said that it's 10 days from where your symptoms start, which would be tomorrow. But for the sake of being careful, the doctor said to quarantine 10 days from then, which canceled our trip. And then the health department called her Sunday and said no, that she can come out of isolation on Tuesday. But we'd already canceled everything, and it's too expensive to rebook everything on such short notice.
Yeah.
So, but we are going down on Memorial Day weekend.
Okay. Good.
She's not having any other symptoms now, though.
No, she didn't have any symptoms at all now because her sense of smell came back.
Okay, so the only one in our house that lost smell is Jack.
Mm-hmm.
But literally, when I tell you, I thought my legs were going to fall off. For 3 days, my legs hurt so bad. The bones, the joints, the muscles, the tendons, everything in my legs. Not my body, just my legs.
Yeah. My mom was sick for over a month
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, you're a little younger than I am, so.
Yeah, I got it pretty bad myself, though. I was,
You're old enough to be Rick's dad.
It's almost 3 weeks since I got. Thank you, Patty. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's been about almost 3 weeks since I got diagnosed. It was, 2.5, 3 weeks almost. But anyway, it was, muscle pains, everything. It just felt like everything was falling apart. But Steve Browning's out there. He said, "Can Rick take over the show if our internet goes down? How can he take over the show if he falls asleep?" That was fun. We had Rick on while he was at Disney Springs.
Yeah,
about a year or so ago.
It was last summer, I think.
Okay, yeah, and during the show,
no, that wasn't during that one. It was just one where he came on.
Oh, that's right. That was a different one. But
you said Memorial Day.
Our show, our internet went down, and Rick, it ended up he took over the show while we were trying to reconnect to the internet. So it was the Rick Forbes show for about 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, so I thought I read. Did you say August 2 you were going?
The ratings dropped.
We're going in May for Memorial Day weekend, and then I'm going down for a short trip by myself for 3 or 4 days in July, and then we're going to Universal in August.
Have you been to Universal before?
No, and that trip is actually a rescheduled one. We were supposed to go over Thanksgiving break, but our oldest daughter got COVID the week before that. And her symptom was she couldn't smell. So she got tested for that, and then we had to cancel that trip or postpone it to summer.
Right.
So
well, that's interesting. We keep talking about going to Universal, but it's not that I don't like Universal, and we've been there. Marcus was little when we went, maybe 3.
I'm not looking forward to
going 2 or 3
until a few years at least.
Until another few years.
Oh, you know why?
Go ahead, tell them what you're waiting for.
To get married?
No.
He's 18, Rick. How soon do you want him to get married?
Well, he said 3 years. That's 21.
I didn't say 3 years, at least a few years, maybe 4.
See?
Yeah, I was 21, 22 when we got married. No, go ahead, tell everybody.
Super Nintendo World finally opens up
outside
of Japan.
Yeah.
So you can see what the mushrooms really look like.
Okay, so
well, I've seen what they look like.
Stan's saying don't bother quarantining because everyone's going to get it anyway. I know people who said that they didn't quarantine and not everyone in the house got it. If you're going to get it, you're going to get it. And Mary was 23 when she got married, but Stephen wants to know, what is this Universal we're talking about? I'm not really sure either, but I was 19 when I got married, just for the sake of Rick. How old were you when you got married?
I was 21 and my wife was 18.
Yeah, that's about what we were. That's about what we were when we got married. So
I was 19.
Well, I think you turned 19 like about a week. Wasn't that?
Steve says, isn't marriage legal at 14 and up? You are thinking of
why is Steven Sanders concerning himself with Ohio marriage laws?
Yeah, do you have someone you want to get married to up here, Stephen? Because it's still
he's gonna make a trip.
Rick, what is the legal age in West Virginia?
And quite understands how the world works.
I think it's 16 with parental consent.
Okay.
Stan says just go to Japan.
I would love to go to Japan. But
I think we should do that. You're going to win that trip, right? You're going to win a trip to Japan.
No, but that's okay. But
it's a little more complicated.
You can ask Rick an important Disney question from the wheel of important Disney questions.
Yeah, let's get you a question here. Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to do the gatekeeper thing, the bridge keeper thing?
No,
you're not going to do that. See, I thought we were going to do this with some people. We were going to ask Rick. We were going to go, what is your name?
Rico Suave.
What is your quest?
Close.
I don't know.
To go to Disney. How's that?
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
But it's too late. You're already gone.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
And that the European or African?
I don't know that.
Stan is doing a group trip to Japan in 2023.
Sounds good to me.
That's an idea. We might do that. Okay.
He was on the show about nothing.
He wants. Oh, it was the show about nothing. That's right. That was the show about nothing. That was a
Which
good
show?
Show that
Isn't
was a
that
good-
all the shows?
Pretty
I
much.
guess-
but that's the one. It's the one in particular Rick took over
Yeah.
maliciously.
Maliciously took over the show. Okay.
Yeah, it was the lightning and stuff I had in Florida.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I got a couple of screenshots with the lightning going behind your head.
But still, two different shows.
That was cool.
I'm not going to China, Stephen. No,
Yeah,
I'm not going to China. I'll go to Japan, but I'm not going to China.
Okay. I'm spinning the wheel. Ready?
Come on, big money, big money.
Big money, big money. Oh, least favorite ride. Your least favorite Disney ride.
As if every Disney ride you have categorized from the most favorite to the least favorite. So you can just, at a moment's notice, say, well, I know my least favorite is.
Well, I mean, we actually had a conversation, but I was trying to think of one that I don't like.
Uh-huh.
And I like them all at some level. I would probably say Barnstormer, though.
Oh, okay.
It's so short.
It is. I mean, it's a kid ride, obviously, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the first time we rode it, my daughter was like, "Is that all?"
Well, I know what my least favorite ride is.
What is it?
It would be Mission to Mars. Or is that what it's called?
No,
I don't know.
Mission Space.
Mission Space. Yes, I don't like
I mean, they
that.
go to Mars, but it's called Mission Space.
I
Unless,
do
of
not
course,
like
you do
that. I
green.
rode it once, and I will never get on it again. And I think I rode the mild side.
You did the mild side, and you still didn't like it. I thought you might have done the orange. You know,
Maybe I did, but I never ride in that again, ever.
I guess,
We'll get some.
my least favorite one would be Tragical Express, right?
Oh, that is a bad ride, which won't be available after next
Right.
week. Or-
They
After this
finally
year.
learned what everyone hated about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did that specifically for me.
Oh man,
Steven, maybe we can Shanghai Patty and take her to the mainland China park. I can't remember the name of.
yeah. What is that Shanghai? You think of Shanghai, or I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know.
Sure. Maybe Steven Sanders might know that
My
one.
least
I'm not
favorite
sure.
ride. Where do I start?
Oh, that's right. Stan has a little bit of trouble with anything that moves.
Okay, so Patrick says he loves Mission Space.
Orange.
I rode the orange one this summer for the first time.
And
Oh, you did?
I survived.
You survived. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I won't ride it again, but
wait. You rode the original version, right?
I rode the original before they had the split
Orange and
and
green.
green. It was all the, and at that time when the ride originally came out, it actually spun even harder than it does now in the
oh
orange.
goodness.
They actually had to cut it back because they had astronauts. They literally, I mean, they helped develop it and everything, but the astronauts even said it was as intense as an actual flight, rocket flight. So there were a lot of people taking advantage of the those little bags, bar bags, and they did. I guess after about a year or so, they sort of cut it back a little bit, and then eventually came out with the green and orange thing. But anyway, we got to get you another question here, Rick. And we had someone else in the waiting room.
She had to leave because the connection was bad.
Yeah, we had a couple of drop offs here. So, but let's get you another question. Hopefully this will be not something least favorite. Maybe it'll be like a most favorite.
I don't think. Is there even a most favorite?
Well, favorite. Oh, come on, get past
Yeah.
it. Get past it.
What is your question?
Okay, we got to ask you another one. We just
Why?
threw those in there for fun.
To go to Disney.
To go to Disney. See, now he knows the answer. Oh,
Oh,
not
come
another least
on.
favorite. Oh, least favorite park restaurant.
There's a lot to pick from in the parks that aren't that great.
Do you have a least favorite park restaurant? Or if you'd like, Rick, I can ask you another question.
I don't really have least favorites because
Okay.
we don't have anything like any of those in West Virginia.
Here we go. We're getting a favorite here.
Tony's Town Square.
Yeah, Tony's Town Square would be on my list. One of them.
Okay, and we just on the complete opposite side of the spectrum.
Look at that.
Favorite Disney park restaurant.
You got the favorite Disney park restaurant now.
Yak and Yeti.
I know
Animal
you've
Kingdom.
talked about that a lot. I know you've talked about that one a lot.
Wait, which one?
Yak and Yeti?
The sit down restaurant.
Sit
Well,
down.
we like the quick service one too,
Mhm.
but the sit down we really, really enjoy.
Yeah. We've only, you know what? I think we've been there one time, I think. I mean, we do the quick serve a lot, Yak and Yeti, and we do the barbecue on Flame Tree a lot. But
Oh, that is good too. We ate there last March, right before the shutdown.
oh
What the
yeah,
heck is Bog?
be our guest.
Be our guest.
Yeah,
be our
always
guest.
be our guest. I don't know if that's. I'm guessing she's saying favorite, but so yeah, we've been to Yak and Yeti the sit down one time that I can remember, and we liked it. We enjoyed it. We sat. I think it was on the second floor, right near where it's got that sort of like an opening. If you know where how that's set up there.
Yeah, we sat there last time, right there beside the railing
Right.
by the elevator.
Okay. Yeah, I think we were somewhat close to the elevator too, so we might have been pretty close to where you're talking about. So yeah, no, that's a good restaurant. It's not necessarily my favorite food per se, as far as the style of food, but I'd say probably at Animal Kingdom it's up there as far as
No, our favorite restaurant there isn't even a restaurant.
what is it?
With this last trip, the Nomad Lounge.
The Nomad Lounge. We actually like the Nomad Lounge quite a bit.
And it's not
I've
even a
heard
restaurant.
good things about that.
Yeah, I mean
The churros are
the churros.
the best.
They're gluten-free churros. Okay,
Wow.
They're only gluten-free churros.
that's all they serve are gluten-free churros.
Well, that's not all they serve.
That's not all they serve. But as far as churros go, they are just gluten-free. They don't have regular ones. They were. I mean, did we order two?
Yes.
We got two helpings of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So if you ever have a chance, I mean, it's a quick sit down type thing. You don't have to order a lot of food, but it's, it was nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
It was just something different for us. So anyway, do you want to talk a little bit about, maybe plug a few things that I know you're involved with, like maybe there's some monorail something or other thingy majigger that you're involved with.
Monorail snails.
Snails, that's it. The monorail snails.
That was my favorite podcast. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
But they were a little too slow. It was a little too slow.
Escargot is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Monorail Tales podcast. I'm on it with you and with Steve and Sheila and Bill and Michael, Michelle, and Jenny.
Steven is threatening to fire you now for that joke.
See ya.
Can we
Peace
block
out.
Steve? I think we can block Steve here. Hold on a second. I could block user right here. I could just click it.
I think Sheila's pretending to be Steve. She does that sometimes.
What's that? Block Steve?
No, she pretends to be Steve so she can make comments and not get the heat for it.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, so now sometimes when I think Steve is commenting, Steve Sanders.
He pretends to be her, but that's only when he's wearing her clothes.
What?
Oh man, you got to jump on here, Steve. you gotta like do a rebuttal against Rick here.
Okay, so I missed something.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
You missed nothing. So anyway, Monorail Tales podcast. probably what, about once a week or a couple times
Yeah,
a week?
usually once a
release
week.
something?
Sometimes we'll have a couple a week, and it's just a bunch of Disney enthusiasts talking a lot of Disney. It's always a fun time. Sometimes it gets a little crazy.
The topics are quite a bit, varied number of different topics that come up.
Yeah, we do some fun games sometimes, like the Newlywed Show or the Disneywed Show.
My wife and I should have won that one, by the way. I think we got cheated.
We beat us, so we were last.
Were you really?
You were actually doing good at the beginning of the show. I remember
at the beginning, and then my wife just went kind of crazy with her answers.
Wait. How did you guys get last? Wasn't?
Yeah, you guys are the younger couple. I mean,
whose husband wasn't there?
Oh, we did beat Michelle. Yeah, Michelle was last because her husband wasn't there.
I was just gonna say.
That's right, Michelle. Yeah, somehow she was doing better. When
I think he showed up at the very end,
and then they started losing.
Yeah, but my wife, I answered Mary Poppins for who she'd want to have dinner with, which Patty answered that as well. And Patty went first, and then my wife was like, "Well, I can't answer the same thing," so she picked somebody else. And I was like, "It doesn't matter. You're allowed to pick whoever you want." So it kind of threw us off.
Okay.
Well, Stan
we'll get you on the rematch.
That's right. No, we'll take you down. We will take you guys down. Stan, unfortunately, looks like he's got to run. I was hoping he was going to jump on the show tonight, but it looks like he might not get to. But take it easy, Stan. I'm going to pop this link out here again, just in case we get any other takers.
Doubt it. With the way everything's been going, I doubt anyone else would want to pop on.
We did have some additional.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's that?
That wasn't an insult to
I was like, I'm setting the bar low.
No, we'll stay on all night with you if you want.
No, I was talking about us.
I
wasn't talking about Rico Suave there.
Yeah, we're down here somewhere. Yeah. Oh man. So you've probably been to Disney more times. Oh, Stan says if we're still on in an hour, he'll pop on. Okay, which we might be. You never know. He's clicking on this. I'm clicking on it. We're both clicking on it at the same time.
I doubt that.
Did the thing come up? Because it says an error occurred. Wait a moment and try again.
I mean, it popped up here. I can see it.
Yeah, but that's YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Did it pop up in Facebook?
Yeah, this one, it's popping up here too.
So Rick,
no. Okay.
I'm asking Rick an important question.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, Rick, when was your first trip to Disney?
1980-ish. It was whenever our parents got divorced.
No, that's not.
They sent my sister and I down to stay with our grandparents in Florida because they wintered there.
Okay.
And we stayed down there, and they took us to Disney World. Sounds like 4.
That's really little.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I mean, our kids we've taken our kids anywhere from probably 4 months on up. I think.
well, why am I getting echo?
What do
Is
you mean?
anyone else getting an echo?
What do you mean? Mean.
I hear an echo when you talk.
When I talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hearing it.
Okay. Well, I can't do anything about it. I don't know why it's there. But.
Yeah, Mary's saying there's an echo. I actually shut our door because I didn't want to pick you up on the microphone up here while you're talking down there. Yeah,
Rick is echoing too.
Oh, Rick is echoing too.
Hold on.
Oh, Mary says Rick is echoing.
Let me shut some of my windows.
I mean, it's weird because we're not getting any echo here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
anyway.
everybody come to
the one difference that I can
house,
tell,
and you sit with me and Marcus, and you won't hear any echo.
the one thing that they have is they have like a headset or something on.
Mm-hmm.
We don't.
Right.
I don't know.
But I also went in 84
Mm-hmm.
and then 89. And then my parents, my mom and stepdad went 96, 90. I'd graduated from high school, so it was 96 without me. And then we went as a family in 2010, my wife and our 3 kids. And then we didn't go again until 2017 with 4 kids. And then we've gone several times since then.
Yeah, Holly was saying that a headset usually helps with the echo, which
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking too. Usually when you don't have earbuds or headset, that's when you get echo problems. But you guys are both wearing earbuds and headsets. But you still getting an echo? Is everyone out there still getting an echo, or are we good? Steven says you graduated from high school, huh?
Okay, so you said 1980. So there was just Magic Kingdom.
Right.
But do you remember any of it?
I don't. Well, I remember being scared at the electric parade because it was the sheriff of Nottingham. They had him in the parade, and he came right down on me and my sister, like in our face. I remember being scared. That's all.
Jeez. But the sheriff of
No,
Nottingham.
you don't remember Snow White.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Snow White's Scary Adventure, you mean? The ride?
The one that scared most of our children. Yes.
Yeah.
And the
No,
one
we
that
never rode that actually.
Oh, okay.
Any of those times because the line was always so long. Where my grandparents stayed down there at a campground, we just went for like 1 or 2 days. So it wasn't like a big Disney trip like people have now.
Yeah. Well, we
went
in 1984 when we got for
that
our
was
honeymoon.
our first year. That was our first time for both of us. Yep.
And like my family never traveled the entire time I was growing up. I went on one trip with my mom and dad. We went to Williamsburg, and that was a fantastic trip. That was my dad owned a gas station, 2 gas stations, and that was while we were gone, the oil embargo.
Oh.
So the trip was cut short and we came home. That was our one and only trip. But we went in 84, and then we went in 87. I was pregnant.
I think. Yeah.
I was pregnant.
Yeah. And then we went like every probably 2-3 years for quite a while because I was doing a lot of business trips where the place I worked, we had conferences, and every 2 or 3 years it would be somewhere in Orlando or on Disney property like Coronado Springs or
the Swan and Dolphin.
Swan and Dolphin. Yeah, like in the 90s and that 90s. And so anyway, we do have someone else who's in our green room. Rick, would you like to stick around, or would you?
Actually, I'll go, but let me grab something real quick. I do have one souvenir from my trip in 84.
Okay, go right ahead. And then we will bring on our next guest that I am watching in the green room. Looks like they're still adjusting the camera a little bit. We'll give you a second.
I remember going in 84 and 89, but I got this in 1984.
Nice. Yeah, that is.
Where's our Figment?
Our Figment actually, I think, is in the closet upstairs here. I pull it out every now and then. I should pull it out. But yeah, we got a Figment puppet thing.
Mm-hmm.
It looks sort of like that. So yeah, Figment that Figment definitely was a lot. The ride was a lot better back in the early days.
Yeah.
But yeah. Maybe someday they will bring it back to its former glory.
Not likely.
Probably not.
So you said that was from 84, the Figment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
With the way trends are going, they might actually just make it worse.
No,
it's got the year on the tag.
I'm going to be positive.
1982. So it came from my 1984 trip when I was in 3rd grade.
Nice. And
hold that up again.
Wait.
Because that Figment looks a little.
That was.
That figment
That would
was
have been
a
quite
little
the souvenir
different
to
than the
get.
current figment.
Steven Sanders thinks you should have had a Michael Eisner doll. Oh man, that is cool. I mean, that's cool to be able to have something like that many years later and still have it. So
1984 is only 37 years.
Yeah.
Wait,
You're only
not
29.
that long.
That's older than you. You're only 29. So
You don't say, "Oh, look, I've had my wife for 37 years. Isn't that cool?"
actually, I do. I post things about that all the time.
Rare.
That's something to
no,
brag
it is-
about, though.
It is cool to have a souvenir because you were 8. You said.
I was 7. It was before I turned 8.
Okay. Yeah. So to keep something that many years, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's genetic. My mom keeps a lot of things too.
Okay, so you're saying you're a hoarder.
My wife might say that. I
Oh,
appreciate things.
Nah, my wife might say the same about me, but she's being polite right now.
Yeah,
I do like to save things.
Well, you know what they say: love fades, but things are forever.
What? Oh,
What is
man.
the horseradish?
You are a horseradish. Oh, a hoarder.
Hoarder.
Oh man, Rick, you're a horseradish.
That's right. That'll be my new nickname.
Yeah, that's the newest on the insult sites out there. Horseradish. Anyway, Rick, like I said, I'm going to bring Mary. Mary's actually waiting in the green room right now, so I'm going to bring her on. But if you don't want to talk with her, that's okay.
I'll say hi, but I do need to pop off.
Okay,
After
cool.
that.
I will add her real quick. You guys can say hi to each other, and then. Oh. There we go.
Never take me out. I see how.
There she is. Me and Marcus both clicked on the add to stream at the same time, and we added and then removed at the exact same time. So there's Mary T. Wells. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing okay. So anyway, Rick, we appreciate you being on, and we appreciate you being the BOMO, the gasoline horseradish. We appreciate you being a horseradish with us tonight.
Yep.
Or a
Here's my
hoarder,
figment thing
whichever.
I just found.
Oh, you got a figment
Just
thing
found
too?
this. Yeah, it's like
Nice.
a
What's
metal
it
nice.
from?
I don't know, but it was only.
I like
$8.
that.
Oh,
So
looks like we have figment things just within arm's reach,
Oh
apparently.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is my figment.
Your figment.
Marcus's figment. I'm sorry. I can get that up there.
There's magic band.
Okay.
Magic band. Yeah.
18 That's pretty cool.
And it's got the
Oh, the Dream Finder.
Dream Finder there too. Yeah. So
Cool.
that's a cool one. I like that one. What was my? Oh, I got Orange Bird. I got an Orange Bird magic band on our last trip. So,
Dude, I got a slap bracelet one. I just got it. It's somewhere around here.
you got a what?
Slap
Oh,
bracelet.
hold on.
Oh, it's a slap. Yeah, I saw
The
those.
hoarder needs to go for his thing.
He's got to get it.
Yeah, I saw those snap bracelet ones on our last trip. But Steve Browning saying, when I'm CEO of Disney, Figment will be reimagined back to its original gloriness. Very good.
Okay, Steve,
Okay.
when you're CEO, I don't want to be CEO
Nice.
of Disney. I would like to just be in charge of one of the parks. So,
Is that a slap one too?
No, that's regular.
That's a regular one.
Is that
Okay.
the country
Country
bear?
Bears. Yeah.
you like the Country Bears?
Yes.
He loves them. It's one of the things we don't necessarily agree on 100%. But
Because you hate them?
hate's a strong word.
I'm like, the little girls want to go see the Country Bears. You know, our last trip, our granddaughters wanted to go see them. And he wouldn't even go with them.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I took them by myself.
Well, because didn't I take Jack on something? We did something
You
else.
guys Splash Mountain.
That's it. Yeah.
all the
Splash
guys
Mountain,
that turn me on, turn me down.
Country Bears, Splash Mountain.
Especially since, one of them's at least guaranteed to be there.
Yeah,
as
plus-
far as we know.
Plus, Splash Mountain at the time, we weren't sure how many more times we were going to get to ride it, based on what they're doing with the remake of the ride. So I definitely wanted to get on Splash Mountain before we were done with our trip. So
I
Anyway.
do have a least favorite ride. My
You do
least
have a least-
favorite ride. My least favorite ride is Splash Mountain Reimagined.
oh, jeez. Not even gonna
Because
give it a
I
chance.
absolutely hate The Princess and the Frog. I hate that movie.
I know
just
the voodoo
hate
stuff
it.
gets you all whacked out.
I just don't like the voodoo garbage. That is just
Doesn't it
Too
scare
much
Jack
for-
Jack too?
it scares me. You know what? Because I don't like evil, and I mean, I don't think. Well, I was going to say I don't think most of us like evil, but that's not true. There are plenty of people who love evil. So, but I do not like the
I call
level of evil in that movie.
yeah.
It's
But
just
isn't it
too
supposed
real
to be
for
like
me.
after the movie and like her life after maybe?
Yeah, I think that's what they're supposed to do with the ride. It's going to be. It's not. Yeah, that
But-
doctor or whatever.
But still, there was
Facility.
that woman the blind woman that lives in the swamp, and she's a witch doctor and whatnot too.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, Dr. Facilia, I guess at that point is gone when the ride is
It's not going to be a mountain
taking over.
anymore. It's not going to be a mountain anymore. All the popular rides are mountains.
Thank you, Bolo. Yeah, it's
Proof enough it's not going to be popular
It's-
since they changed it.
it's going to be
Rick, do
that
you-
banyan tree type thing.
Do you like The Princess and the Frog?
Yes, it's one of our favorites.
Okay. And
I've-
so the evil in it doesn't bother you.
No.
Oh, okay. Mary, you like The Princess and the Frog too, right?
Yeah, I do.
So I guess I'm just one of those,
But I can appreciate your feelings about it,
Yeah.
why you don't like it.
like I even said like everyone we know loves Lord of the Rings. I do not love Lord of the Rings because the evil is so
Evil.
evil.
Steven Sanders has other
He has
friends on the other side
friends
of the border.
of the border.
What's
Not
that
sure.
supposed to mean?
You don't like Princess and the Frog, so you don't get the reference.
Oh,
Oh.
Steve Browning says, Nevaeh says, hi,
Oh.
Mommy. Hi, Miss Patty. And kissed the phone when she saw Mary Mommy on the phone. That's cool.
Aw.
It's because they're at the other place and I'm at the new place.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. You guys got a new house too. So we got, Rick just moved into another house. You, I think, just finished building. Yeah, we got people all over the place.
So you're in the new place.
There's my aunt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
So anyway-
dragging stuff over.
Oh.
When are you going to move?
They're doing some work on the basement, so we got to get that done. And
Mhm.
so Steve's not around people until we get things done here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So anyway, Rick, I don't know if
I gotta go.
You
Yeah.
got to go. But
That's fun.
we
Bye.
appreciate you being on with us tonight, and we hope you have a magical week and enjoy your new home.
Yes.
Thanks. Yeah,
Okay.
still unpacking, so
Have
lots
fun.
of stuff to do. All right, bye.
Take
Bye.
care. Oh, okay. So Mary,
T9 is saying, wait, hold on. T9 is saying all Disney movies have evil. I think the most evil is Scar.
Yeah.
However,
Scar sings very well, though. He's got a good evil singing number, don't you think?
but Scar is an animal that is evil, and like I'm never going to encounter Scar, evil lion in real life, right? I could encounter an evil witch doctor.
I suppose. So you don't think you're going to run into a lion somewhere that is going to kill you? Is that
No,
what you're saying? Okay.
Well, who's to say that a lion just because it kills someone is evil?
Anyways, Sandy said happy 3rd anniversary, and yes, Sandy, we are feeling better. You can see my wife is still coughing a little bit, but and I'm still a little. You can tell my voice isn't quite back yet, but we're doing much better.
Man, all these people are just listing random people, villains, and trying to say they're the most evil.
Mother Gothel. Mother
I
Gothel.
still-
She is pretty bad.
Mhm.
I gotta agree with Steven on that. So that Mother Gothel's pretty,
but most evil?
especially when she turns into the old wicked looking thing. At the
No,
end.
I think the most evil are the villains who have literally no what's the word? Motivation, like Maleficent has literally no motivation for whatever she's doing
Maleficent.
in the original animated movie.
Yeah, she's just sort of evil to be evil.
hmm
Yeah. So okay, Mary.
or evil just to make people suffer, like the evil queen.
True.
The most evil are the ones who have no motivation whatsoever.
True.
Okay.
So I guess we could debate that all night. But let's get off of
Well,
evil.
let's
Let's start talking something
Hold on.
fun.
Ask Mary who she thinks the most evil out of all the Disney characters.
Okay,
Oh.
Mary. We gotta. My wife wants to know who do you
Oh,
think is
no.
the most evil character in Disney
I can see.
besides
Mother
Michael
Gothel.
Eisner?
It's pretty easy. She's pretty evil. I don't know. A lot of them are evil. Just depends on the day.
Oh my goodness! What was Steven saying there? Lions aren't evil. They look after their zebras on the Jungle Cruise. Yes, they do. They take very good care.
We got someone saying Bob C.
Bob
C.
probably Bob
is
Chapek.
the
I'm
most
guessing
evil?
is
Is
the
that what
most
they're
evil. Is that what you're saying, Holly? Bob Chapek.
He's kind of evil. He doesn't like annual pass holders, so
So I wonder if Bob Chapek knows that people think this about him.
probably.
Oh, actually, Holly's saying, or whoever was in charge of getting rid of my annual pass. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Just what Mary's saying. Okay. So Mary's non-committal on which character is the most evil. So we're going to go with our WDWpov Disney Topic Randomizer. Okay. We're going to let it choose what your question is. You ready?
Okay. I hope it's a real question.
Oh, keeps what is
You put literally everything as least favorite on there.
we didn't we have already least favorite ride?
And
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna give
Wasn't
you.
that literally the last question?
We're giving you
That
another.
was Rick's question.
I think
Yeah,
that was
that's
Rick's
crazy.
last question. I'm not so sure this is so randomizer. What now? Come on.
Favorite Disney attraction.
It's basically the same question, but in
Okay.
reverse.
Well, we have favorite Disney ride. We have favorite Disney attraction. So this would be a non-ride
which
type of thing.
which everything is considered an attraction unless it has ride in the name,
True.
because Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is the only ride at Disneyland.
Because
And now there are no rides at Disney World anymore because they got rid of the Great Movie Ride.
Interesting.
So everything is an attraction.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mary, if you want to take it as everything is an attraction, go ahead and do that. If you want to exclude rides and just sort of make it like
The
shows,
attractions that
things
are
like that.
themed like rides, you mean?
Right. So it's up to you. You can do it however you want. In fact, if you even want to narrow it down to just one part, go ahead.
I think I'm gonna go with wishes and Hallow Wishes.
Wait, oh, okay. Oh, wow. We're going back then.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back to
that
that's
new
been what, about
Halloween
2-3
show.
years now?
I think so. That new Halloween show does not cut it for me.
Oh, really?
Not
Not
like
good.
Hallow Wishes. I mean, it's cute, but it's just not.
I was going to say, I think I've heard a few other people say that too, that they didn't like the new Hollow Wishes, and that actually almost sounds like you're saying Aloysius. Hollow Wishes.
And I mean,
Then
it's
there
not
was
that I
also
don't like Happily Ever After, but it's just you need to be in the park in front of the castle to see it. And Wishes you could see outside the park, and it was nice, and you could be away
All
from
around
everybody. If
park.
you didn't.
it was everywhere. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was they did away with too much of the pyrotechnics, fireworks, and like you said, they basically made it all of a like a video panel show now sitting on the castle. And yeah, unless you're sitting right down Main Street,
Which everyone's been sitting there for 3 hours now. And then they still got cut in front of.
yeah, that's right. You'll be in the perfect spot and then some guy will put his kid on their shoulders right in front of you and block your view the whole time. But
Well, you do know why
why?
we got rid of some of the fireworks.
Save money.
Fireworks. Yes, you can only use the firework one time. So if we don't use as many fireworks and we do a projection on the castle, that projection gets used every single night. You're not consuming it.
Are you saying this all comes down to money?
Yep, that's what I'm saying. I'm also saying that the magic bands, they aren't free anymore. The
they're doing away with them eventually here too. I mean, well, eventually they're gonna. I'm sure they're gonna
need
phase
an
them out.
app on your phone, your smartphone, because everyone has a smartphone, obviously.
Yeah, but there is no way I'm going to pull my phone out every single time I want to stand to go on a ride. That is just the stupidest thing.
You know what it is? It's also another ploy to sell more portable battery chargers.
Yeah, those little $30 you can exchange them batteries that they have.
Which don't you have to pay to exchange them again?
Well, plus, okay, so Jack has a magic band. He doesn't have a cell phone.
Yeah.
You mean a smartphone? Because a cell phone and a smartphone are two.
Well, he doesn't have a smartphone, and not everybody wants a smartphone. So
I didn't use my smartphone very much while I was in the parks.
No, you didn't.
So why did T9 say I'm ruining her experience?
You're ruining my Disney experience. I think it's a play on words.
And I'm not sure Steve
Steve
Browning,
was a little late to the villain.
I think he was talking about villains. Ursula is pretty scary. She is pretty scary.
Okay,
and then Holly was talking
she also
about
doesn't know the English language.
was talking about holding the phone up in front of your face and blocking your view. That's always annoying too. But yeah, it's oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. But yeah, wishes. I definitely agree with you. Way better. Way better.
Jiminy Cricket.
Exactly. And then you got, the whole thing with, wishes and,
Your inflection was way off on that.
Wishes. How's that? Is that better? But here was another thing. Like and we've done this maybe over the last 4 or 5 years. We started doing this. We would try to make a reservation or figure out a way that we could be on the observation deck over at the California Grill up on the Contemporary. And you could watch Wishes from there. You could watch Hallow Wishes, which actually I think we did see Hallow Wishes from there one time.
I thought we saw that just randomly from
it was
the Polynesian.
It might have been the Polynesian, but it was just by chance. We actually weren't even planning on watching it that night, and it just started, and we're like, "Oh,
no,
cool."
that was Polynesian.
Was it? Okay.
We had to get Dole Whips,
and then you could, and then the Christmas Wishes show also was very good, and like you said, I mean, when it was like Hollow Wishes and the Christmas version,
the perimeter
it wrapped around the entire park. I mean, it was everywhere. So if you weren't on Main Street, you could still see.
To be fair, you were kind of paying to be there. At
okay, so Mary, do you have a trip planned?
We do, yeah, in September for the anniversary.
Oh, so yeah, we'll see you there if we go.
If we pull it off, yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, we really need to go because we need to use points. We missed so many trips. We need to use some of our points.
So where are you going to stay?
We're at Beach Club, and then I think we're at Beach Club the whole time, and then we're waitlisted for Bay Lake. That's how, because we don't own in Bay Lake, so we had to waitlist it. So we'll see if we get to switch.
Yeah.
You like Bay Lake?
I do. I like the pool there. It's small, so I can see Nevaeh when she goes up the slide and keep an eye on her. And I don't like, I can't let her do the other pool, because you got to cross the road and go across to the ship, and it's too big.
Oh yeah. That's sort of weird the way that the
I don't.
Why they have the water slide like that, where you leave the area and then come back.
The lazy river there makes me nuts because it's deep.
It is very deep.
It is. It's not your typical lazy river.
Yeah, that to me, absolutely love the beach club. It's beautiful, but that lazy river makes me nervous.
Yeah. I mean, she just sit and play in the sand probably most of the time. That's what she usually does. Her and Steve play in the sand, and I go in the other parts. But
yeah, that's pretty cool though. I mean, we like doing that. You know, the sand, making little. It's not even that you can really make a whole lot because it's sort of a different
it's that
consistency.
wet, yeah, thick sand or something.
Yeah.
But she likes it, so.
But it's
she'll
fun. You
sit there
pile
and
it
play.
up. Yeah, just and then you get to sit and enjoy watching them do that. So.
And I don't know. Steve doesn't love a split stay, but I like it because it feels like it's two different vacations when you get to do a split stay. And there's, you're near Epcot for the first part, then you're near the Magic Kingdom for the other part. So you get to, kind of save on transportation and, plan your trip around. But see, we don't have tickets, so I don't know. We need, we don't have any park pass days yet. So.
Oh man, you better work on that. You better work on that.
Waiting for the WDWC APs to come back.
Man.
And if they don't, I don't know. It's going to be rough.
Yeah, because I saw somebody post something online a few days ago about Hollywood studios being like booked out until June or July or something crazy like that. Like,
and everything's booked for the 50th. MK's booked, and I'm sure Epcot's going to be booked because Ratatouille's.
Oh, that got me so upset when they announced it. I figured it's got to be open before the 50th anniversary day. It's got to open before then.
They want to divert people away from
Magic Kingdom. Yeah. And the way our trip is set up right now, unless something changes, we extended it back into September so that we could do that. What is 2 extra days, park days?
Mm-hmm.
If you do a 3 or 4 day thing, you get 2 extra days thing that they have going. So we pulled it back so that we could take advantage of that. Our last day is October 1st. We check out the next day. So if that's the case, we're not going to get to do Ratatouille at Epcot unless somehow we end up extending the trip one more day or do something. But again, more than likely, I'll bet you October 2nd is probably going to be full up on Epcot at this point too. So
I mean, hopefully they'll increase capacity by then, and
Yeah, that would be nice. Or maybe we luck out and we go to Epcot and they have a preview thing going on with it, and we get get the ride in, even though it's not technically open yet.
Or a soft opening or something.
Do we have a Magic 8 Ball here anywhere?
No, we do not have a Magic 8 Ball here.
Fine, I'll act as one for right now.
Okay, you go ahead. I will pretend I'm shaking it. There you go.
Don't count on it.
Don't count on it. Nice. Okay, we're going to ask you another question. We're going to bring up our wheel.
See, T9 wants a soft opening.
Soft opening, yeah.
Yeah. Now we got the ride Expedition Everest. Yeah, it was like weeks
went into the entirety of New Fantasyland early.
That's true too. We got to go to New Fantasyland before it opened because my wife somehow used her
I didn't use anything.
You used your persuasive talents to convince the cast member to let us in because it was a cast member only thing. You remember that?
Cast member and family.
It was a cast member and family type deal they had going on the day we were there. I went in the morning and I asked they had it blocked off.
They had cast members standing there.
They had cast members there. And I walked up to one very nicely and politely. And I was like, oh, is there any chance that, we can get in? Is that, any like a soft opening type? No, sorry, we can't let you in. Sorry.
Well, you see, the problem is out of everyone in our party, your charm and persuasiveness level wasn't high enough.
That's right. But then a few hours later, my wife goes up to one of the cast members and says, oh, would we be able to go to...
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, okay.
I remember her monologue a little bit more than you do, obviously.
It was a monologue. Okay. What was it?
It wasn't a monologue. It was...
I just said, Jack is autistic and it was one of his birthdays. We were there for a birthday trip for him, and it would really be meaningful to him if we could go in.
So Jack was the winner.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Makes
no,
sense.
that's true. That's right. I think it was in the fall. So yeah, it was a birthday trip. So anyway,
Makes sense.
that was good. Okay, ready for another question. And Holly was saying something about she won tickets for Cars Land preview. That's cool.
Yeah, I would like to see Cars Land.
Yeah, I've never gotten to see it.
Have you been to Disneyland?
No.
And if we get a least favorite
If
question,
this-
we'll
again-
change it for you.
Least
No,
favorite.
my goodness. I'm going to remove
Did
it.
you
that
put
one?
least favorite ride on there 10 times? You
No.
just closed it.
I just closed it.
You
No.
could have put remove.
See, look. It gives me the results here. Least favorite ride, least favorite
Well,
ride,
that's like-
least favorite 3 times. How is that even possible? Okay, I'm going to spin it over here. Maybe I'll make a
That's
difference.
not how that works. It's RNG, you know. So
RNG.
What the heck is that?
Uh-oh.
What is that?
This, I didn't get to explain it during the show. This means if you would like, you can ask any of us a question.
Well, you should have told me that like a long time ago. I thought about it while I was waiting.
Well, how about if I spin it again for you, and then you can think about it while I spin a question for you. But that's what those mean. I put 6 of those on the wheel here.
Okay, so Steve is saying why he doesn't like to move.
You have to pack everything up to move. The owner feels like you will lose a day or waste half the day moving from place to place.
He's talking about it in the
The split stay. Yep.
would stay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait, but when I do that, when we've done stuff like that in the past, I pack bags. So, I'll pack a suitcase or 2 with everything for the one. And because we have our car, we can leave the other bags in the car.
Right.
And then I'll pack the other bags for the second half of the stay. So it works out.
Holly's saying, don't they move it for you?
They will. Yeah, they'll move it for you. But
But then you
he
got to
means,
tip
like,
people.
put it in the-
Then you have to tip people.
You got to tip people. And really, really.
So you're saying we're cheap people, basically, is
No,
what it
it's
is.
not that we're cheap. It's that we're rolling pennies to make it home from the trip.
That's true. There have been a few trips where I'm like, okay, I've got this much left on my card. And let's see, if I stop to get gas here and then there, when I get that third tank of gas, I can maybe get a quarter tank instead of a full tank, and I'll have enough money to get home. There we go. Yeah. So I don't usually tell you those details, though. Okay.
I know those details. I know that about you.
All right, well, you gotta spin it
But
again.
Mary, did you have a question to ask?
Well, I'm going to spin it for her question, and if she can keep thinking.
Least favorite Disney ride. Least favorite ride.
Oh, we
What?
don't know. It's not this.
No, just
No.
remove it. Just remove it.
I'm removing it.
Oh my goodness, you are annoying.
You got
with
that twice too.
Yeah, this thing is
I think
like
that was the third time on that too.
I think so. Oh, here we go. Favorite
the-
Disney? Is this thing?
Resorts,
Disney Resorts restaurant.
Something different.
I have an idea what your answer is going to be, but I'm not
You
going to
know my
say.
answer to this one.
I think I know the answer. I think I know your answer to this
You
one. But I'm
do.
going to let you.
Narcoossee's.
That was my guess.
Narcoossee's, yeah. Need some barbecue shrimp and grits and a fillet and a lobster tail.
Okay, so
I know you
Steve
too well.
gets it.
I know you too
Steve
well.
Sanders, how many times have you gone to Disney and not worn clothes?
Wait. It's easier if you don't wear clothes and there's not much to move. Okay. Do they kick you out though when
He
you do
gets
that?
thrown out.
You have to say it's part of your religion.
Oh, it's part that could work. Part of your religion or some other, something to do with your nationality or your
You out
background.
if you don't have a mask on. They're going to kick you out if you don't have clothes on.
Okay, you wear the mask.
I don't see what the big problem is.
I think it'd work.
Okay, so that is your favorite resort restaurant.
Well, wait. So what do you like? You said what is it? The shrimp and grits and barbecue.
shrimp and grits.
Oh, they
Yeah.
only let you do it once.
Oh, Steven says you only do it once. Okay, well, that won't work.
You might as well climb the Mexico Pavilion pyramid while you're at it.
Might as well. So, So the barbecue shrimp and grits. Anything else there, you guys?
Oh yeah, T9's got good ones too.
Oh, what'd you
The
say?
almond
Oh,
crusted
Hana
cheesecake.
Boma, 1900 Park Fair. Those are
Yeah.
good ones.
Those are all good because you got the everybody loves that with all the meat at Ohana, and Boma has all kinds of good things.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1900 Park Fair has that strawberry soup.
Yeah.
Have
My
you
wife-
ever made it?
My wife has a recipe
No.
for that.
I have a recipe. I have the recipe, but I modified it.
Okay.
Because I use, I don't use cans like the frozen strawberries. I used real strawberries.
Oh, much better. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I make it
Yeah.
periodically.
I don't love Whispering Canyon. I'm just not a big like Wilderness Lodge fan, but
I do like that
Sis-
burger place they have outside of there.
Oh, have
Oh,
you been there?
yeah.
What's that called again?
Is that no Roaring
Roaring Fork.
Forks?
Roaring Fork. Yeah.
Their burgers are really good.
Pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's Roaring
I
Fork.
think it's Roaring Forks.
But none of the food requires a fork that they serve there.
That's true. So Stephen, just to make this
I don't
clear,
think that's what it was called.
Stephen was wearing a mask. And yeah,
So-
Holly said that's required.
Do you
Whispering
like
Canyon-
13
Oh, unless he's taking a picture.
Do you like Mary? Do you like 1900 Park Fair for breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast, because that's when Mary Poppins and used to be that Mary Poppins was there and Pooh, and because I think the stepsisters and
Yeah.
the prince are at dinner. At least they used to be.
Yeah. You have you have
And the Mad Hatter,
Mad Hatter. Thank you. Mad Hatter and
Alice.
Alice in Wonderland. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Mad
Oh,
Hatter
Alice.
there has been wonderful every time we've been.
Yeah. The character interactions there. Well, I don't know what they're like now, obviously, but the
It's not.
interaction.
Is it open
I
now?
don't think so.
Think so either. Yeah. But yeah, that was always one of our favorite things. We'd usually hit that either during one of our off days or usually our last day before we headed home. So we
They have secret menus at places?
secret. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Secret
How
menu
have I not heard of any of these?
because it's secret.
it's a secret.
I've heard of secret menus at places and I've heard of what's on them. I just
Okay. So
So what kind of burger is that, T9? What's on the secret burger? Is it like a jalapeno thing or what is it?
So-
Steve is saying we've got a medicine bag, toilet
Yeah,
bag,
just
all
stuff
kinds
you
of
can't leave in the hot car. So like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
switch
yeah.
rooms, and their room's not ready.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when you're getting a 1-bedroom DVC room, it's not ready until 4:00. Because they got to clean all that, so it takes
Yeah.
a while.
That's tough.
Okay, so I'm going to assume you don't have like 15 pairs of shoes.
No,
You don't have a shoe bag?
no.
A shoe bag.
I usually pack about 15 pairs of shoes for myself.
No.
Yeah, you do have a good amount of
Because
shoes.
we're driving.
I bring 3 pairs at most.
Well, we're flying, so I can't. You're limited to what you have there. I mean,
Yeah,
in Southwest, you're still limited.
I get that. But when
Ooh.
you drive, I'm just throwing things in. He brings
Yeah.
a printer.
Yeah, sometimes I'll bring a printer along with my laptop, and yeah. Oh, maybe I'll bring an extra monitor.
Oh my
Sometimes I'll have a
gosh,
little
no.
flat screen monitor I bring with us.
See, I always think I'm going to do this or that, and I never do. So
I know.
does.
bring
I do. I'll stay up late a lot of times. And this is like after being in the park from like, rope drop until end of day park. Then we might go somewhere like Roaring Fork, it's open late, get something to eat, go back to the room. And then it's like after midnight and I do a little bit of work. That's crazy.
Okay.
T9 is saying that it's a bacon cheeseburger on a cinnamon roll.
Thank you.
I've heard about
Tina.
this.
Sounds weird, but it tastes amazing.
No, I want to
And
see
Patrick
that.
says it's huge.
I
I'd
want
rather
to.
have
Swear, it is not Roaring
one
Fork.
together.
I'm gonna have to look that up. He says it's not Roaring
It's
Fork.
something Geyser, I thought.
Geyser Point.
There's a point.
Geyser Point.
That's it.
Okay,
Because
so,
nothing
But there is roaring.
requires a fork.
There's a
But I think
roaring
the
something.
bar-
Though.
There is a Roaring Fork. That's just not the place that we go to.
okay,
So
so
Patrick
let's-
says it's huge. And Stephen is saying he hates flying. His arms get tired.
Okay, so here's the thing. I would love a cinnamon roll. Disney, if you are listening, if you can make a gluten-free cinnamon roll.
Ooh.
I
Right
have
way.
missed. I cannot find a good gluten-free cinnamon roll recipe. What the fork? Okay, so
This is a family show, Holly.
I
Thank
wish
you.
you lived near us, Patty. That farm I go to has so much gluten-free stuff now. It's crazy. They have all these, like, they have gluten-free whoopie pies and gluten.
but that doesn't mean they're good.
I mean, they have all like, look good.
Well,
Well,
and that's
most things are
that's
pretty good from there. So
yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I can find good, like, locally. There's some good gluten-free. There's a place that makes cupcakes and pies, but I can make a really good pie, and I can make. I have my pie crust is wonderful. I can make great
This comment
cakes.
is incoherent.
It's anything that that has to rise, like a cinnamon roll.
Why
It just it's the wrong texture. It might taste good, but it's not the right texture, and that's what I miss.
Gotcha.
Brad service
Bread. He means bread at Sanaa.
Bad service at Sanaa, not bad service at Santa.
Although Santa could also have a very interesting menu option for bread. Or Brad, one or the other.
Okay, thank
We're
you.
sorry, Steve. I mean, you know how that goofy
know.
translation thing works.
He's already upset because he couldn't get the whole thing to work because I wasn't there. So.
I'm sorry. I was looking forward to having Steve on too tonight. But hey, we'll try it. We've only done this actually. This is only the second time we've done this.
Mm-hmm.
But I know the last time we did it, we had a lot of fun. Tonight we're having fun with it as well.
I told him you could do it again.
So we'll have to try and do it again, and maybe just we will. But I don't know why Marcus is saying hi.
I don't know. He's in the chat now.
Okay, so
He's sitting there on his phone doing it.
No, I'm
the,
I just thought I'd pop in.
churros. Have we talked about the churros at the?
You must have stepped out for that.
I think that's when, because they said you had gluten-free churro at I forgot now. Where?
Nomad Lounge.
Nomad Lounge.
Nomad
Animal
Lounge.
Kingdom I like.
They were fantastic, absolutely fantastic. They were better than what I remember real churros being.
That's true.
And you can only get gluten-free churros at the Nomad Lounge. They were fantastic.
They were great.
Everybody says the churros aren't that good at Disney. Like, they're better at Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
these were wonderful.
Yeah, these were good. These were very good. I mean,
Maybe
we got one serving, and then we ended up ordering a second one. So,
well, Mom ordered a serving for herself, and then we just had to get a second because we wanted some.
Yeah, she was hogging it all to herself.
We tasted them, and we were hooked.
That's right. Katie's saying, "Great show, thank you, Katie."
I'd go there just for the churros again.
And I just reposted the link in case anyone wants to still jump on tonight. But yeah, the churros. I mean, Nomad Lounge. I mean, we've never been there before. We were like, let's try it.
Spicy strawberry jam or syrup. That was interesting.
We had some wings or something else there too, I think.
The strawberry, the spicy strawberry syrup was for the churros to
dip them in.
I forgot about that stuff.
Yeah, they were very good. Excellent. And have you eaten at the Nomad Lounge?
It's not even a restaurant.
I mean, you just walk in. It's almost like doing a quick serve, really. I mean, you walk in, they come to your table.
We made a little advanced reservation thing.
Yeah.
Go back to the show. Stay out of this area. It can be. I'm confused by some of Stephen's comments.
Stephen, we're not sure what that one is.
His mind
he was responding to Mark.
His mind is an enigma.
I would jump on, but I can't find my headphones.
Oh, well, you could borrow mine.
Yeah, come on up here, Katie. We'll let you use ours.
Mary, are you a glutton for punishment?
Apparently.
You could punish us. You get to ask us anything you want.
That's
apparently.
true. We're still waiting. You got a question? We owe you a question to any one of us,
I
or
wanna
all of
know
us. It could be
what
all
your
of us.
favorite park is. Yeah, what each of your favorite park is.
Oh,
We've
easy.
answered
I know
this
it's
10
yours.
My favorite park is the one my wife is not coughing at the moment.
Okay.
What did you say?
I said my favorite park is the one you're not coughing at the moment.
I took my earbuds out.
and stay out of the chat.
We can still hear you cough.
I was trying to not cough
Wait,
as loud.
who's saying what?
He's saying stay out of the chat.
Who is? Who's saying stay out of the chat?
Oh, that's what Steven's comment is to Marcus. Okay, now it makes
Thank
sense.
you. Okay, now we got it. See, when you're doing a show or you're in a show, you don't always get everything.
He's saying stay out of the
Stay
chat.
out of the chat.
So my favorite park is absolutely Magic Kingdom. There's just something magical about it. You're walking, and everything in Magic Kingdom was so planned. And so, you're standing there and you're on Main Street and there's the castle at the end, and every ride, every hand is just so immersive. When you're in Liberty Square and there's the tree with the hanging lanterns and it's just, you feel like you're in war, and Paul Revere is going to ride down the street.
Yep. I think of it all.
They just did such a great job with Magic Kingdom. And that doesn't mean I don't think they did a great job with the other parks. But when I'm in Hollywood Studios, I love the rides, but when you're walking through the park, it's not that same feel.
I agree.
Epcot is my second favorite.
I've got a similar list, except I'd say mine's a two-way tie between Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and then comes Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, I know you don't like Animal Kingdom.
No, it's not even on the list.
I know
it's not even on the list.
That's your worst favorite. He hates when I say worst favorite. Least favorite. How's
Least favorite is
least
correct.
favorite?
That would imply that it's my favorite too. Both ways you're saying it would imply that it's a favorite of some kind.
Kingdom, your favorite too?
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I mean, I feel bad saying that about Animal Kingdom, but I don't know. It's too hot there. Like, it's just too hot. So we don't go.
And surprisingly, it has the least blacktop.
Yeah, I know. It's got all the trees and everything, and it's still somehow really hot. I think it's because it holds all the humidity in. It's got to be.
It's because you're like in Africa. And it's really hot there.
Even when you go to Asia and any of the other countries or regions that are represented, they're still like Africa for some reason.
I mean, the best thing there is the shopping, because I don't think everybody goes there. So sometimes you can find things you can't find other places. But yeah, Magic Kingdom's definitely my favorite.
It's like the only place you can find Lion King themed anything.
Steven says he's
there.
Happy third anniversary. I've got to go. Love you all. Isn't that nice? That's nice.
That is
Thank
nice.
you.
Thank you. So you guys don't go to Animal Kingdom?
We go if we go in January, because then it's cooler, and in January we usually stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Okay.
So we usually go then, but in September it's just too hot.
Yeah. So mine's easy, very similar to everyone else here. Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom. Same order that they were built. How's that?
You can notice a theme here. With each subsequent park, just something was lost along the way.
Oh, jeez.
No, and the thing is, I feel like with Animal Kingdom, it's so spread out. And there are some awesome things there, but
overall, it's another zoo that happens to have theme park attractions in it at the same time.
But some of those attractions are pretty cool, though.
I do like the safari ride much better now.
Yes.
after they got rid of the fake poacher thing.
Yeah.
I thought they still do that.
Simba won.
Every single thing is Simba 1 now.
Yeah, everything's
Because
Simba
of
won.
the Wilderness.
But
Explorer.
T9 likes Animal Kingdom.
That's her
More
number
than
2.
Magic Kingdom.
Wow.
Who likes animals more than magic? There is nothing to do at Animal Kingdom. I see Hollywood Crawford has a similar opinion to at least me.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't. Animal Kingdom, I think for us anyway, as a family, to us, it's more or less a half-day park. We go, we do. Now that they have, Pandora there, that makes things a little bit.
What do you mean to us as a family is a half-day park? For
Me and
you and Jack go off and do stuff.
we go,
and it's a half-day park for you.
We do
For
Expedition
me and
Everest.
Mom, it's like a 10th of a day park.
And when they get, the Lion King show back again, which they're supposed to do this summer on a limited basis, that'll be nice. But I mean, we do the safari, we do Flight of Passage.
Which is sort of lost its charm at this point.
It's still fun though. It's still good. And we do. Me and Jack will do Expedition Everest. And the last trip we were on, we actually went on. I think it was either 2 or 3 times in a row. We just got on, went right back on, went right back on.
I don't think Steve understands how this works.
What
he didn't win the wild card. Get to ask a question on the randomizer.
So apparently, Steve is trying to jump in and ask the question for you.
Apparently.
She already used her
with your wheel spin.
She already redeemed her.
Yeah, she redeemed her question already. It's a one-time only deal.
Okay, so here's my thought about Animal Kingdom.
I do like California Grill though, Steve.
We got someone else in the waiting room.
I know we do.
Okay, so I'm saying this about Animal Kingdom real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Here's if it's your first trip or your first 5 trips. You can spend a lot of time wandering around the tree, looking at all the carvings.
The tree's awesome.
Yeah.
So you could spend a couple hours each trip looking at the tree and wandering around the tree and wandering around all those little paths. But when you go, as often as we have gone, it loses something. You're not going to spend all that time looking at the tree. It's the same with Pandora. When you're over in that area and it's nighttime, it's all real. It's magical. What? What are they doing?
He's like adjusting his chair or something. I don't know.
Ignore him. Just put a piece of paper up over the screen.
We're just playing with our chairs. Anyway, T9 was saying she spends. Are you done? No, go ahead. Keep going.
No, she spends hours watching gorillas. But the thing is, I can go up to the Cleveland.
I'm not sure if she's talking about us or the gorillas there. I'm
talking about Animal Kingdom, and we can go up to the Cleveland Zoo or the Pittsburgh Zoo or the Columbus Zoo and spend hours watching gorillas. I don't have to go to Disney to watch gorillas.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Holly's saying, Expedition Everest, dinosaur, great, but Flight of Passage made her sick.
I will say at night it's a little bit different of a park, and it gets dark, but it is kind of neat at night because I've been to a couple events there at night, and it's just a little different.
Yeah, it is. It is. We got to do that.
And you did Expedition Everest at night. Yeah,
it was before they were doing some of the special events. This was like 2017, 16, something like that. And it was 2016, actually, I think. It was before they started doing some of these after hours events. Mm-hmm. And they kept the park open late for Patty and this group she was with, Disney Social Media Moms.
Well, not necessarily kept the park open late, kicked everyone out.
Well, no, the park was closed. Then they did like a dinner thing.
Mm-hmm. And so didn't keep it open late. They just closed it.
And then it was closed. Yeah, it was closed, but it was open for us. And we did Expedition Everest at night. And it was really cool. It was completely different. The park, like you said, is completely different. And they didn't put lights on or anything. It was just very, very subdued. And
they closed that Rivers of Light show, right?
Yeah, they did.
Which
permanently?
Yep.
Yeah.
They made such a big deal out of it. It didn't show up at that social media moms conference.
Yeah.
And then the next year.
Yeah, I think 2016 it was supposed to
They
happen.
never got it right how they wanted it, I don't think.
Yeah, we got to see it like a week or two before it officially opened again at those social media moms thing.
The next one.
The next one. They were supposed to have it for the one we were at, and then, like you said, they still were having trouble with it. Then they brought it out the year after, and we got to see it a week or two before it came out. And it actually was very good that night. There were a couple of little
we only ever saw
glitches.
it once, right?
No, we saw it like 2 or 3 times.
I only remember seeing it once, and I didn't care.
I've got video of it from the original time, which I never posted on YouTube. By the
It's
way,
pretty, but it just never.
I mean, yeah, it was like after you see it once or twice.
The big gimmick of it was they had tons of colorful rafts lit up, and then they had projected onto a giant screen of water.
But then they got rid of the people who were on the rafts and the boats, and they just
Yeah.
started to take things away. And yeah, anyway, Mary, I've got Katie
Yep, you get to Katie.
on hold here out in the green room.
No, you know what? You guys are going to get rid of me.
What?
I am here way longer than I need to be, and
She's right.
I need to cough a lot.
You need to cough a lot. Okay. Well, I will add Katie in here. Mary, if you want to stick around for a few more minutes
You are
while we
welcome
transition
to.
over, it's up to you.
Sure, I'll say hi to Katie and then I'll
Okay.
go too.
Great. Perfect.
Okay. Bye,
Here,
Mary.
before you leave, Patty, here you go. Here we go. We got
Hi,
Katie.
Hi,
guys.
Katie.
Can you guys
Hi.
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
us?
Okay, I just want to
Can-
make sure. Yes, I can
can-
hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Don't laugh at him. Katie, if you
Encourage.
laugh, it just encourages more bad behavior.
Oh, Katie.
People kept laughing at us 3 years ago. Apparently, that's what kept us going.
I
now.
guess so. Yeah. I mean, look, definitely. If you did either of you rewatch any of that show that we posted from 3 years ago?
Or watch
Yes.
it with.
Oh my
Little
goodness.
bit,
Was
yeah.
it? Was it?
Yes. Hi, Holly.
Holly. Yeah, it was,
Okay.
it was interesting to say the least. I mean, very low tech. Our internet speed was garbage. You know, we still had AT&T with like a 20 gig download speed and a 1 gig.
Blame AT&T.
Yeah, blame AT. Hashtag blame ATT.
Thank
And,
you.
Right?
It was just bad. It was blurry. Not that we're that much. We're better now, but I mean, it was blurry. It was bad. And and then we were talking about WDWpov, and I was explaining to the audience, it was our first show, and I was saying, WDW stands for Walt Disney World, POV is for point of view, and you looked at me and you're like, that's what that stands for. It's like you're part of the show. We've been running this site
for 2 years.
2 years with the group, and he's like, "Oh, that's what that means."
I would have to
Sure.
agree with Marcus. I didn't know what it meant either.
Yeah, see,
Was I joking? Did it seem like I was joking?
I don't think so. I don't.
Okay.
We'll watch
I
it.
love you all.
Okay,
It's been
Patty.
a drill.
Bye, Patty. It was good
Bye-bye.
seeing you.
Bye,
I will
Patty.
see you later tonight. You can keep watching.
I'm
Anyway.
gonna let you talk to Katie because I got to get back to payroll.
Bye,
No.
Mary.
It's
Nice.
I
Nice.
drug all the stuff in, and now I should do a little bit more work for the day. So
Well, it's been very nice having you on, Mary, and
let's not give Katie the same least favorite questions.
we will not. I
Fix
will
that
try to
wheel.
make favorites, not least favorites.
Okay.
But that's weird. Yeah, I mean that wheel's got so many things. It's got like 36 things on it.
And we got
And-
the same
And picked
three or
least
four.
favorite ride.
It's picked least favorite on almost everything, and there's less than half of the questions are least favorite. So
Crazy.
Although you do know that in media, negativity sells. more.
negativity sells. Okay.
I don't know why. It just does.
This is true. Just go on Twitter. You'll find that out.
That's true.
I'm not on Twitter, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have Twitter either.
Good choice. I look at it very, very rarely. It's
Yeah,
just-
me too.
it's a
I
bunch of
don't
garbage.
think I've opened it since maybe November or October.
I looked at it today because something popped up about the the Mars helicopter thing that they had. They have literally a little drone helicopter that
Oh.
they dropped from the rover, and they did some things with it the last few days to get it ready, and then it took off. It went up for about three meters or something, hovered for about 10 or 20 seconds, and then
So
landed.
the only reason you'll ever look at Twitter
Yeah,
is space.
So yeah, I look at stuff for NASA and SpaceX. That's about it. And Disney.
Yeah, I was watching that on Facebook. They had a video on Facebook on it.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, didn't go that far or anything, but just the fact that they were able to do that was pretty neat. So I'm sorry.
It's the first thing that it's the first helicopter ever on another planet.
Right.
Too, so.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the first time any kind of exactly, like rotor powered vehicle on another planet. It's pretty neat.
Pretty cool.
So
All
anyway,
right, I'm gonna
Mary,
let you talk to Katie.
you have
Bye,
fun
Mary.
with your taxes and all that payroll and all that good stuff.
I'll keep watching, but I'm gonna head out.
She'll be mentally checked out.
Yeah. Thank you, Mary. Have a magical week.
Okay. See you later.
Oh, did I do that?
You accidentally removed.
Woo! Oh, I almost screwed that up, Katie.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal.
We got two mouses going here on the same.
Well, I
sort-
didn't click anything. You removed.
I
You
know.
were the only one that clicked.
It's like Mary's thing disappeared, and I clicked again one more time real quick, and it was like you, and I'm like, oh no, I lost her. Anyway,
No problem.
so how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Wait, let's bring her up. There we go. Yeah, bring her up. That's better.
There.
So anyway, why don't you just I know you've got a Facebook group page thing going out there that you started fairly recently.
Yeah, it's been like about a year now.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
I thought you just did one recently too.
Oh yeah, that's my movie one.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah. That's my movie one. It's all different movies or shows or whatever you like. You can comment or you can post pictures of movies you like and stuff like that.
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
What is that called again? That's the popcorn.
Popping the popcorn.
Popping the popcorn. That's it. Yeah. And then you said you were the one you mentioned there that you've had for about a year now.
Is my Disney blog.
Right. And what is that one called on Facebook?
Magical Disney blog.
That's it. Okay. Yeah. I figured I want to get you, so you can at least plug those and get some people to hear about it a little more. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, Mary says now she wants some popcorn.
You gonna make me some too, Mary?
I just made some last night, actually. What were we watching? I don't know. We were watching something on TV last night late, and
Boston Legal.
Boston Legal. Yeah.
Oh, I have not seen that show in so long.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've never watched it. We just started watching it. You know how you can like binge watch something, and you've been doing that with your popping the popcorn thing, where you've been watching shows and movies and talking about them. But yeah, we had never watched it. I think I might have seen one or two episodes years ago. And then it was like, we're just trying to find something new to watch. We put it on and it was like, yeah, this is pretty funny.
And we were just talking about William Shatner. That's what brought it up.
William Shatner. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he's what's his name?
James Spader.
No, oh, James Spader's in it too. That's right.
Who are you thinking of?
No, I was just thinking of his name, Denny.
Denny Crane.
Denny Crane.
Tonight's show was even blurrier than the first show. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve. I'm glad.
Mary found popcorn.
Oh, she has
popcorn.
popcorn.
I was gonna say I was gonna make you some, Mary, and ship it to you.
Take a while to ship it up to her, but
all right. So,
oh my goodness. So so you live near Disney, like what, about an hour away, half hour, something like that?
About an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how the traffic is.
Okay. I knew you were local. I couldn't remember exactly how local. So someday we always talk about this and jokingly talk about it, but who knows, someday it might happen. Where maybe we could have like a winter home in near Orlando, Kissimmee, somewhere over there. That would be that would be like one of our ultimate bucket list goals, to be able to live down there for a couple of months and during the year when it's nice and cold and snowy up here.
Yeah, it's a nice area to live in, but it's busy though.
Is it?
So you have to be careful. Yeah, it's like rush hour traffic all the time.
Yeah, well, I know I-4 is crazy. That's just a absolute mess all the time. But,
yes, it is. There's always accidents on I-4.
Mary is saying the kitchen stuff is here, but not all the food. But apparently,
She thought popcorn.
popcorn was important to bring here. That's good. Yeah, and she said, "Yeah, Stan might come back soon too. I don't know. We'll see."
Hey, he's back.
Hey, Stan.
Hey, Stan.
Yes, we're still on, Stan. We're talking with Katie right now, and we're gonna pull up a couple of questions here for you. So now let me ask this real quick though. When is the last time you've been to Disney? Have you been there much during COVID?
No, I haven't been there much during COVID because I have family members that have underlying conditions.
Right,
so
right. That's right.
I don't want to put somebody at risk, so I haven't been there in 2 years.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Actually, we were in the same time frame. Actually, we hadn't gone since I think it was September of 2018. So it was 2019, 2020, and then we finally went back just this past end of January, beginning of February. So that was like 2.5 years almost that we hadn't been down there. So way too long for us. But hopefully you get back there soon and get to enjoy it again. And now they're starting to reduce some of the restrictions with, now you can take pictures without a mask on and stuff like that. I don't know if that's better or worse for you, but
right.
Maybe once enough people are, herd immunity and all that stuff kicks in, hopefully that'll help your situation out a bit.
Yeah, well, I get the second shot tomorrow, so.
Okay. Yeah, we knew a couple of people who had their first shot and then actually got COVID.
We just had
after they got Rico Suave's wife, and he said that happened.
How did you say that with this?
Rico Suave. That's. Stan's got to run. Actually, it's too bad. I was hoping he'd jump on here.
No, he's saying he'll have to watch the replay of Mary.
Because he missed Mary.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, pictures without masks is good. That is a good thing. Marcus, Stan is saying, how is Marcus still awake?
You don't know the depths of how long I can stay awake, Stan.
It's just on this show, he doesn't always stay awake. He'll be up till like 2 in the morning.
Oh, no, I haven't gotten tired this entire show.
Well, that's good.
Oh, wow. We got another person in the waiting room now.
Oh, Holly. Okay. So anyway, let's get a couple of questions up here on the board for you.
At this rate, this might be the 8-hour-long broadcast.
This could be an 8-hour broadcast tonight. Yes.
No. For the 5th anniversary, we'll do that.
Yes, 5th anniversary, 5 to 8 hour show.
Marcus likes yes. Wow. Mary's being very presumptuous.
Okay, let's see what this thing does here, Katie.
If it says least favorite.
Yeah, if it says least favorite, we'll give you an option to get out of that one and give you another question. Let's see what happens.
Favorite Disney park restaurant.
That's a good one. We haven't had that one yet tonight. So,
okay.
Favorite Disney park restaurant.
Yep.
We'll switch her over here. That way she.
My favorite is the Yak and Yeti.
Another Yak and Yeti person. Wow.
Wait. Sit down or quick serve?
The sit down.
See, Rico Suave, Rick Forbes. I don't know if you got to see earlier while he was.
Yes,
on.
I did.
Yeah, that's his favorite too. Is Yak and Yeti. That's interesting. Two people with that question tonight, and they both answered the same thing. It's because I like Asian food. I mean, like I like all different culture food and stuff like that, but I like Asian food, so that's cool.
Yak and Yeti is really good.
And if you like Asian food, yeah, definitely that's the place to go.
I like to get my Asian fix at Morimoto Asia. It has Asia in the name.
Have you ever been to Morimoto's? Do you like their food?
Yes, Yes,
Okay.
I like their food as well. It's
Yeah.
it's a toss up between those two for me, really.
Except Morimoto doesn't count in this case because
Right.
that's not a park restaurant.
Because this was a park
Right.
restaurant, not a Disney Springs restaurant.
Yes.
Well, I guess we'll ask you that then. What's your favorite Disney Springs restaurant?
Well, she didn't get it on the wheel.
I didn't get it on the wheel. I do have it on the wheel, but I don't think we're going to
Um,
get lucky enough to have that come up. So I'm going to just ask you straight
I'll
up.
get least favorite ride again.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite restaurant in Disney Springs is I like the Rainforest Cafe. I know a lot of people don't like it, but
Mhm.
it's
That's
one of
my
my
wife
favorites.
even said that tonight. She didn't like it.
It's one of my favorites just because I like the atmosphere there. The food's okay, but I like the atmosphere there.
Right. With with the thunder and the volcano thing and all that stuff.
I like it better than the T-Rex.
Really? We used to go actually to Rainforest back before T-Rex was open. We'd go to actually Rainforest several times. We had gone there. And then when they opened T-Rex, we started going there a number of times. I don't think we've been to Rainforest Cafe since
I
then.
cannot recall in my entire life going into Rainforest Cafe.
You would have been very little.
Uh-huh.
You would have been very little. So yeah, that's weird. We haven't been there for probably 10 years at least.
I do like Rainforest T-Rex
T-Rex.
a lot.
Yeah.
It does feel more unique than just a rainforest theme
Mhm.
because you have so much more to,
Yeah, I would have to agree. I like the dinosaurs as well too, but like I said, I like Rainforest better just because I've had bad experiences at T-Rex. So
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that always makes a difference. I mean, because so many people love that Chef Art Smith. We went there one time.
I've never been there.
We went there one time. Everybody was saying they love it. Everyone I talk to or see online, they still say they love it.
Which one was that?
Basically, they do like a chicken. Their primary food is like this chicken. Chicken meals.
It's
Stuff.
Southern food.
Southern food. Thank you, Katie. And I think, were you guys with us? It might have been on one of the trips, on the one trip that me and your mom went on by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was. And it was really noisy. There wasn't anything on the menu gluten-free that she could really enjoy. And so that makes a big difference. Like you said, if you just have a bad experience sometimes that, it might have been just that one night we just had a bad experience. And
Right.
People love the boathouse.
oh, the boathouse.
The boathouse is pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
And the one time we had a bad experience there,
oh my goodness.
they made it so much better.
Yeah, we've been there a number of times. My wife, Patty, she loves the what is it? What soup is that?
Lobster bisque. It's a
is it
bisque.
lobster bisque or clam chowder?
She likes lobster bisque.
It's the lobster bisque. Okay. So she loves the soup there. And she's been there. She had been there a bunch of times. We had been there a bunch of times. And then we went on this one. It was the last day of our trip.
Mhm.
We were stopping at the boathouse, and then we were going to start driving home.
Uh-huh.
We end up, our server wasn't that great. And again, it's like you said, Katie, sometimes you might just have a bad experience, even though it's a good restaurant.
Right.
Well, we didn't have the greatest experience. The waitress wasn't very attentive. She wasn't very polite, not just overall, just not a great experience going on. And so we decided that,
We were going to ask for the manager.
We were going to ask for the
something.
manager. Yeah. And sometimes, they need to know. I mean, they need to know so they can make a different or, change things or.
Because if you don't say anything, nothing's going to change. Or get
Right.
better.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So we talked to the manager that was on duty that day. Wonderful guy. I mean, and he took us away from the table for a moment and was talking to us and showing us some things. And he's like, I'll do what, he wanted to make things right. And we talked to him.
Wow, the waiting room is backing up again.
The waiting room is backing up again. Yes. And so we talked to him and he talked to us. He's very friendly, very nice guy. Long story short, he ended up writing. What's that? Mary says, don't talk to the manager, complain on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah. That's what a lot of people do. And it's stupid.
Nobody understands how to properly complain anymore.
Right.
It's either you go all out Or you complain on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't looking for freebies. We weren't looking for anything like that. We just wanted to let him know this is what happened. And, you know, maybe you can say something to make this person better for the next people that she's serving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he ended up, he like comes out and says, he gave us something free for the meal. Like I think
he gave us a quarter of a baked Alaska,
and then he gave us a baked Alaska. He said, "What dessert would you like?" And we're like, "Well, you know, this one looks good, but it wasn't the baked Alaska because the baked Alaska was really expensive." And we were like, you know, this is fine, whatever. It was like a little piece of cheesecake or who knows what.
And the baked Alaska is like what, $90 or something?
It's huge. I mean, this thing's
and that's
like
just a quarter of what it is.
It's like this tall.
Oh wow!
It was,
and that's a quarter of it.
And it was a quarter of it. It was this huge thing. And he says, you know, he brought us out.
Stan doing
hummingbird cake. Yum.
What the heck is Stan?
Oh, I love the hummingbird cake.
Well, we asked for something cheap. You know, we weren't trying to take advantage. And he brings the thing that we asked for. Stan's in the waiting room here along with Holly, and then Stan is doing. He's
putting like a burger face in the camera.
You'll get a kick when we bring him on. Anyway.
He holds it there the entire time.
That would be. He brings out the baked Alaska anyway, even though we didn't ask for it. And he says, "Here, we're going to give you a baked Alaska too." Then he brings us the bill. And I think he gave my meal for free. I think Patty's was free. In essence, he gave us the baked Alaska, the desserts. I mean, he like gave us almost everything free. What pretty much all he charged us for, I think, was Jack or your kids meal or something.
I didn't get a kids meal.
It was Jack's kids meal is all he charged us. So this was like $100+ meal, and he charged us maybe $15, $20 for the whole thing.
How many times?
We're like going nuts.
Wow.
And then he goes, "Would you guys be interested in going on a amphicar ride?" Yeah, sure. Okay. We didn't know if he was like just, you know, going to give us a discount on it or something. Yeah, we've never done it. Sure, we'll try it. Free. Mm-hmm. He gave us an amphicar ride for free. And we're like, what? This guy's like bending over backwards. It was an amazing thing, but it was one of those definite pixie dust times 1,000. It was insane.
Yeah, that was a magical moment there.
It absolutely was. Have you? I know that was a big one for us. Have you ever had like a moment, small, little, in between, big, where you had a little pixie dust moment like?
It was my birthday, and I had to use the restroom. So my friend, we were in Living with the Land. So my friend was talking to one of the cast members, and we didn't have a fast pass for Soarin', so we were just gonna go on it on the standby. And they took us right up to the front and everything.
Oh, cool.
And they let us pick where we wanted to sit for the ride and everything like that.
So where'd you pick?
We picked the front row.
Absolutely. You got to. Front row, you don't have anything in your way. Nothing's blocking you. You got a clear shot. That's good.
Stan's doubling the...
Oh, my God. Okay, Katie, I'm going to give you one more quick question here.
Okay.
And then
we gotta let these two.
And then I'm probably going to bring the one. I may bring Holly and Stan on at the same time. Maybe all four of us will be on here. So anyway, here's another question coming up for you. If it's a bad one, we'll let you pick another. Up. Okay, I don't know if you heard what this means.
No, I didn't.
This means you get to ask either one of us a question.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Any question.
Any question. Disney related, of course.
Okay. What is y'all's favorite movie?
I think I have an answer to that.
The Incredibles.
And then me.
Or Ratatouille. It's one of those.
He likes Ratatouille also. I'm going to say for myself, it's between, I'm going to go with, I'll go classic movie, Mary Poppins. And
I like both of those movies are good.
And I'll also go with Incredibles. That's one of my favorites. Just the whole dynamic of the family, the supers. And we we like that movie a lot, obviously, because we've taken on, you know,
I'm not amused.
the
maybe.
Jack nickname, and we talk amongst ourselves here that, you know, I'm Mr. Incredible, my wife is Mrs. Incredible, you know. We've got you're not that fast though.
No.
That's
why you guys stopped calling me Dash.
He's not quite a Dash speed, but yeah, that would be, I think, our answer on that one.
Yeah, those are good movies right there. I like them both. Oh, and Stan, to answer your question, I listen to so many podcasts, I don't even know which one's my favorite because I like all of them.
That's my problem when people ask me, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite game? What's your favorite TV show?
I know, because you might not have a favorite. There's so many.
I love all you guys because I listen to all of you.
But we don't play favorites.
But here's the real answer. WDWpov.
It's not a podcast. It's a live stream.
It's a live stream, but we can call it a podcast anyway.
But yeah, I like all you guys, so I can't pick and choose because I can't choose a favorite because all of you guys are my friends. That's cool. I mean, because that's like the way we look at everybody that, you know, watches the show, jumps in the chat box.
Mary didn't pick us by default. She said it depends on her mood. Admit it. Dinosaur is your favorite movie.
Dinosaur. Yes.
Oh, I was going to say Brave.
Yes.
Or The Good Dinosaur.
The Good Dinosaur. That's what I think he meant. The Good Dinosaur. But
The Good Dinosaur is okay. It's an underrated movie, but it's okay.
You know, I know. I remember. I think you reviewed that one.
Most art is subjective.
Yes, I did review that one.
And
I did review it.
I couldn't sit through it. I honestly,
even Mary gets it.
I couldn't sit through that.
Even
one.
Mary gets it. We're not a podcast.
What's that? Oh, what's Mary saying? April Fool's the solo was pretty amazing. Oh, okay. But yeah, no,
Where does Stan keep getting these things?
We Katie, it's the same idea though. Like you said, as far as liking and enjoying all different podcasts and shows and stuff, we sort of look at. I'm just seeing what's going on here on the green.
Yeah, he's going to keep distracted.
I bet Stan's distracting you guys with all his
very
pop
much
figures or something.
We got to pop him and Holly on here right now, but yeah, no, I mean it's like you guys are all like an extended family, you know, Disney family. We all have things in common.
You see, I don't see it that way. I see them as just random people that are also on the internet.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I like Marcus because he just says it. He doesn't care. He just says it. That's why I like Marcus.
You get what you see, and basically you hear what you get.
Yes, that's how I am in real life. Actually, I just say the same things too as well.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
All right. Good night, guys.
Do you want to hang on a second here and say hi to Holly and
okay?
And
I will. I'll say hi to them.
Okay.
Here, you add one, I'll add the other.
Okay.
Hi.
What is he?
Hi, Holly. Hi, Stan.
What's he waving
What's up, Fred? Fred?
This is my Rico Suave pop that was on earlier.
This is what we've been seeing for like the last 5 minutes.
He was showing us his McDonald's.
It looks like Fred Flintstone.
It does
I
a
think
little.
it is. It is. Yeah.
Fruity
Was
Pebbles.
he eating
Doesn't that
Fruity
look like Rick?
Pebbles?
That's the Rick pop.
That's what he looks like when he's not on camera.
It's Fred Flintstone.
Stan, did you have to run in and throw that shirt on?
Here's a Marcus one. If you...
Really?
Barney.
Really?
Barney Rubble.
Really?
No, I wear this around the house all the time.
Sure.
Wait. We heard earlier on the show, you make your own shirts?
Yes.
Yes,
did
Stan
not
makes
know
his
that?
own shirt.
He did not know
So-
that. I knew
Where else
that.
are you gonna get a grab?
So now we know that Marcus does not listen or watch. Now we know.
I don't keep tabs on all you guys other than this one night.
Yeah.
So
Here's Marcus's world, right? It's like somewhere. It's in there some. It's a real teeny.
you see, I just watch what I like to watch that's not Disney related, unless someone I watch does something Disney related.
Got it.
Just so happens to do something Disney related.
Okay. Got
If
it.
one of the Animal Crossing characters put a pair of mouse ears on, he's watching.
What?
If one of the Animal Crossing characters put mouse ears on, you'll watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's not what happened.
Yeah, him and Jack, they'll play Animal Crossing for hours. And what's the other one you guys play against each
Super
other?
Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like Super Smash Brothers.
There you go. You Trade the IDs or whatever, and you can
That's
play
like
a game
the
of Super
only
Smash.
game I can play with the kids. It's the only game I know how. Super Smash
So
Brothers.
simple.
I used to do, what was the one I could play? One of the Mario Kart games or something.
Pong.
Oh yeah, that one's good too.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Pong. That's funny.
And bring it back to Disney. Wally played Pong. There, we did it.
Yeah, Wally played Pong. There
Jeff
you go.
lost many a quarter in that Pong machine at the Arcadia.
Oh, man. Yeah. So anyway, Katie, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Jeff, spin that wheel.
This is what I
Bye,
was saying
guys.
while I was
Spin that
trying to
wheel.
talk to you. But
Bye, Katie.
thank you for
Bye,
being
guys. It
on.
was good to see you.
Bye, Katie. It's nice to chat with you.
Bye.
Appreciate having you on
It's good
tonight.
to
Have a
chat with you.
magical week. Oh my goodness. So is it okay if I have you guys on at the same time?
So, Marcus.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't really know Stan, so I don't know.
You're not
I'm not
gonna
really comfortable with it.
I don't think you are. You're not going
I
to
don't
fight
really
or
know
anything,
him.
are you?
Stan's trying to get my attention, apparently.
Okay.
The Hamburglar.
And the mayor. Which one should have the handcuffs?
What?
They're not
Which one?
handcuffs.
They have their hands behind their backs. Which one should have the handcuffs?
I'm going to say the one on the blue one.
The police chief.
That guy.
The police chief or the mayor. Okay, so the mayor has the handcuffs.
What? That's
That was messed up, wasn't it?
what is he
What's the mayor
handcuffed
up
him?
to?
What did the mayor do? Yeah, did he do
What's the
some?
mayor up
He
to?
took some illegal
he doing in the
contributions or
Either
something?
that or he took the law into his own hands.
That's crazy.
Actually,
So how
I
are you
asked
two
that
guys doing?
so many times. I found it's his glasses. It's not his handcuffs. It's his glasses. But it took me about 3 months before Jeremy Goff finally messaged me and said, "Hey Stan, those are glasses, not handcuffs."
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Although with the political climate nowadays, I
Yeah,
can
you
see the
can see
handcuffs would make more sense.
Yeah, it does actually. That's funny.
Well, good.
No, nothing.
You were going to say something.
It's just like, do you see a bird or do you see a butterfly here? That's what the handcuff glasses were.
Okay.
Do you see a bird or do you see a butterfly? And then you usually pick whichever you feel you see, and then that's all you can see.
Oh, then once you see it, you can't unsee it. Yeah, that's.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So are they glasses then for sure?
Yeah, they're glasses. But they're
Okay.
like,
Okay.
there's no way those glasses are fitting on this head. Are you kidding me? Funko
Yeah, Mary
Chico
says
on.
some Mary's should have handcuffs.
Is the dress
There's
blue
some
or
handcuffs.
gray? I think you mean blue and black or blue and or white and gold.
Yeah.
So what is this? This is the satellite episode of the Grand Circle Tour tonight. Is that what's going on here?
Yeah. It's one of
Well,
those
my new show coming
mashup
up
like
tomorrow.
TV shows.
So am I your guest or you are a guest? Oh,
Whatever
man.
works.
That's
What do
right.
you got there, Marcus?
Steve sees
Like,
nothing.
a green ball. Steve sees nothing.
He doesn't see a thing.
Gosh.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
Okay, how does this StreamYard thing work? We got to use this tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'll send you my affiliate link. You can sign
Stan
up through our
believes in
account.
learning on the job.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Put up
never
the share screen.
used StreamYard before, have you?
How do you do the share screen thing?
Stan is a very big believer in
Oh,
learning on the
stop.
job.
Oh, he's trying to share the screen?
It doesn't. You have to do the click there.
Oh, we have to authorize him to share his screen.
Well, see, now here's the thing. I have I would probably have to do a stop screen as well. So
No, you see,
remember, Stan.
What are
this
you
is
trying
family,
to share? I know. I'm like, what are you trying
family
to share?
friendly, Stan. Family friendly. If I do this. Okay, let's see.
He's trusting you, Stan.
I can
kick from studio.
kick,
Yeah.
ban, edit your name.
No, see, there's another. Look. You can't see because yours is a scroll thing.
Oh, because I'm on the scroll thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
go ahead.
something here.
Yeah, there we go. There
This
we go.
show of WDWpov is brought to you by Dream Creators Travel.
No,
Dream Creators Travel. All your travel needs.
Oh,
I knew you were up to something because you look like a child that just did something really naughty. He had
So
that look on
crossover
his
episode.
face.
Apparently, this is a crossover episode.
Stan, I will be private messaging you about our cut for that particular ad.
Right?
Steve thinks this is a crossover episode, and me and you will be on the Grand Circle tour next
Tuesday. It could happen. You never know.
Next Tuesday.
We'll send you the link.
Pick that day then.
I might be recording a Monorail Tales episode that night, but we'll see. I don't know.
You know,
crossover episode.
Looking at this live stream so far, you can see a pattern. Anytime we allow people to show up as guests, it goes so much longer.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, what is
this? Is longer than a couple of our previous shows combined.
We're 2.5 hours now. Now we have had some go over 3. Not many, but we have had some go over 3.
That's why we'll promise, as long as we get to 5 years on the show.
5 years.
5 years. We'll do the 8-hour stream.
We'll be the 8-hour marathon.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but you don't have a panda breathing down your neck saying you have to end on time.
Right.
It's true. You guys,
Exactly.
you got 1 hour and boom, you're done.
Did he just say you have a panda on your neck?
Well, they
Yes.
Tuesday night they have Grand Circle Tour, Panda.
A big fat
and
one.
Yeah, the big fat panda. Yeah. And he starts at 8, so they got to basically finish up.
Speaking of which, as soon as we end this, he's going to watch it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because as soon as we finish anything, he watches.
It never fails. Panda, he'll we'll do a show for an hour. He might pop on for the last 30 seconds and I'm just joining the show.
Or watch it as soon as it goes up.
Yeah, and or we'll be on for 2 hours. And all of a sudden he'll say, "Oh, I just started watching in the last 2 minutes." It never fails. So
yeah, and if
it's trivia, what is she saying? If it's trivia, you have to be on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now let me ask you guys this. This is something I've noticed. This is not Disney related per se, but it's live stream related with Facebook. There have been so many live stream show announcements or things that are time sensitive on Facebook the last month or so, and it never fails. I'll get the message about the show or the time sensitive post on Facebook a day or 2 later. And it's
yes.
Okay, thanks. I wanted to watch it live, but now I'm getting the message
all the time.
All the time. I think 5 days sometimes you get the message.
Yeah,
5 days.
It's ridiculous.
Even when you're signed up.
I'll click something it'll be a trivia question. And
make sure that
I'll answer the question.
Make sure
5 days after they already gave the winner.
Make sure that you follow, subscribe. And then don't forget to hit the bell. And when all else fails, that still won't work.
And it still doesn't.
No, it still doesn't work.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know what's going on. And I always feel bad too.
Mary says she's sending out the bat signal.
You literally have to share it to every single person that.
And the sad part is,
and you have done that on a few occasions, and that's what I'll see a lot of times. So if unless I'm right in the middle of cooking dinner or doing something, I'll try and jump on for at least a little bit. But yeah, it's and that's sort of what I did with this show is I tried to share it out to, at least, a small group of people like you that, I sort of like.
We'll further our own evil plans.
Yeah. Give you a chance to do a plug, whatever you want to do, but not advertise, Stan. Come on.
Just for that, on his next episode of whatever it is he does.
Oh my gosh, now look at him.
He's shoving his head.
He's just bending over to grab something. That's it. He dropped something.
The non-gratuitous plug.
See, that's great. He's wearing it. He can just show up. He doesn't have to wait for someone to give him authority to show something.
That's right.
We did.
We still got to figure out a stupid logo for our show. We've gone 3 years without a real logo for our show.
Well, I'm sorry. He can just steal a font and an entire font for his logo.
Yeah.
And get away with it.
Turns out you can't. Disney isn't happy with me right now.
He got one of those letters.
Oh,
yeah.
The
DMCA cease and desist.
So all 2 of you that bought a T-shirt, you got a collector's item.
Yeah, right.
Do you guys ever use the Waltograph font? It's called Waltograph.
Oh, is that? Yeah,
the Disney font. The Disney
Yeah.
font.
Yeah, who does
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have it. I've used it, but somebody recently said, "Are you really allowed to use that or not?"
I think I said it.
It's on the computer. I use the font generator.
That's what
That's
I
how
thought.
I
It's
make.
like,
I use
yeah.
my Cricut and make shirts with it.
Wait. It's on the computer has never been a
legal document?
defense.
No, even better. It's on the internet.
Yeah, it's on the internet. Well, the thing
What? It's not.
is, I asked them, is the problem the font or is the problem the Mickey and the O?
Uh-huh.
And they
They
say
didn't
we
get back-
understand it. It's upsetting, but you can't use it.
Wow.
And I'm like, well,
You're like,
which
you
one is
didn't
it?
answer me.
Wait, get the head out of the show. We can't have him show it anymore. Don't take us down.
And that's like a double whammy because, yeah, I mean,
You got the Star Wars.
you got the
and
Star
the
Wars
Disney.
and the Disney thing going.
I think
Uh-huh.
I think it was the mouse that they didn't like, is what I
The
think
mouse.
it was. I don't think it was the font, because there's so many Star Wars font T-shirts available.
Yeah. And
So-
I often wonder about it because, I mean, a lot of the Disney groups that are out there, very big Disney groups, you know, have used basically the castle image and will actually say, you know, Disney and this and that. And it's like, okay, they don't seem to have a problem with any of that. Either that or they're just ignoring the letters.
Well, that's the thing. And then the guy selling the T-shirt with Mickey using a water pipe is fine. like
For
what the heck?
now, I'm sure they'll get a
Well, they're
letter
still up there.
eventually.
One of the T-shirts we saw a group of people wearing during Food and Wine was really disgraceful.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It was Mickey with his pants on his head and a giant beer glass in front of his pelvic area.
Where did you see that?
that's what I
At
mean.
Disney World?
Epcot during Food and Wine.
Yeah. Food and Wine at
See-
Epcot.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
used to not allow stuff like that. I used to remember seeing people with their shirts inside out because they used to get told that was inappropriate, and you can either leave, go buy a shirt, or turn it inside out. And now
Yeah.
you never see that. And then you see a lot of times really inappropriate outfits by ladies,
Oh,
and they're never like. I don't know. It's weird how that's kind of changed.
yeah.
I wonder what they told that one person we saw the one day where they literally just had the F word on their shirt.
Oh, my goodness.
How'd they
Yeah.
even get in to the park? Like,
Yeah,
my
that's what
question.
I'm saying. It's so
Did-
weird.
Were they in the park or outside the park?
They were outside in the parking lot when we were walking in. I don't know what happened to them.
I'm hoping they got stopped because, yeah,
Yeah.
that was just
Yeah.
completely over the top, completely. But yeah, definitely some of the dressing habits of some of the shorts and things.
The Minion shirts, the Dr. Seuss shirts. It has to stop people.
And that's the worst when somebody goes in there with Universal or some other stuff.
And then you know they're going to Universal the next day wearing their Disney stuff.
Yeah, I'm wearing the thing 1 and he's thing 2, and it's like, guys, you're in the wrong park.
And then you just know the next day
Right.
they're going to Universal wearing their Disney stuff.
Yeah.
But no, there definitely have been some of the might need to tighten up some of the dress code.
See, I think Steve works security sometimes at Disney. He allows them in.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
the problem.
Yeah, Steve Browning, he never sees anything inappropriate ever.
I like how he says, "I never get to see."
I wore a Orange Bird shirt in Disneyland and took some flack for that.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
But if it would have said F Orange Bird, then maybe it would have been okay.
A nice Orange Bird shirt, and a cast member said, "Hey, that's a really nice shirt." And then they went, "Oh, hang on, that's a Florida shirt. What are you goofball?" You know,
That's what I was waiting for.
I wouldn't have really even thought about that, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's true. It's a Florida thing.
Hey, we got them on here. We got to get that.
I know we got to get a question here. Okay, we're going to start with Holly.
I thought we were going to ask you the questions.
Yeah,
now.
No, you have to win that. You have to win the right.
Yeah, you got to spin that on the wheel. I have to share the screen again because I unshared
Which was unnecessary.
for Stan.
It was
Yeah,
unnecessary.
I know it was. Okay, that's the one we want. We're going to share
You
this
trusted
screen.
him.
I did. That was the first mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
So Holly,
if you squeeze in your your sides, it will look much nicer. This wheel.
Yeah.
Like make your things smaller. I'll give you a tip there.
Well, let's do that. Let's see what happens. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Wait,
Now
wait,
there.
can you use on the side?
Now just scroll down a little bit. Get the X. Get the X on the bottom.
Yep.
Now share screen.
What's that?
Now share the screen.
This is funny.
Oh, I
Now
got
that it's smaller.
I got
Now
to share it
share that.
again. I got to stop sharing and then reshare it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll reshare it.
St-
But you just want to share that window only.
application window.
Oh yeah,
Chrome
yeah,
tab.
yeah. Application. See, I was doing. Yeah, that's what I screwed
Share
up.
your entire screen. That's what you did.
Yeah. Or I could do Chrome tab and wheel, and then because I want to share the audio with this.
Oh,
too.
the
There we go.
wow.
Wow, isn't that nicer?
Thank you very much. You know what? I used to do this with OBS Studio. And in OBS Studio, it's a little more flexible as far as how you can do stuff, but it's harder to use. So I went fully with StreamYard, about a year or two.
See, that's the problem.
But
with
there's
anything.
there's some things that because it's more template driven, and you can't really make your own templates per se like you can with OBS Studio. It doesn't always. It's not always great, but this works. This is good. I like that. And yeah, I made the mistake before. I was sharing the whole window rather than the tab or whatever.
She's shoving her Iron Man portrait into the camera now. Where did you get that from?
Why do we have Iron Man?
My daughter just painted it. She just finished it right now. She just put it down to show me.
Holy mackerel!
They're
That's
saying
nice.
it's Iron
That's amazing.
Wait. Hold on a second.
gotta go to the bigger
Hold on
screen
a
there.
second. Let's bring you up big screen here.
Man. Come here.
Let's get you on here.
Wait,
It's
don't
gone.
leave
There we
it
go.
there.
Go
Put
ahead.
it up.
Bring that
There
back
we go.
up.
See,
There we go.
She still has the paint on her face. She just did it.
Hi, Holly's daughter.
It's a little
That's
blurry on the
Addison. Oh, sorry. Here.
Yeah, bring it up closer. Let's take a look at this thing.
All he uses solar for electricity. That's why none of the
All he
lights are on in the house.
It's a little.
Sorry. Sorry.
There we go.
There we go. That's amazing.
No.
Did their internet cut out or something?
Nice job. Very
They
nice.
cut out.
Well, you're getting a little bit
And now we
spotty.
have something in here.
Okay. So
Oh,
let's
right. That was right next to a mountain.
are you on a wired or wireless connection?
Wireless.
Wireless. Yeah, that can happen sometimes with StreamYard.
We'll start the bidding at $75.
Yeah, Chris is already bidding on this thing here. Go here, 75, 75, 75, 80, 85, 85,
85 a quarter.
85 a quarter, yeah.
Just sign Craig Skaggs' name on it.
I can get what 35,000.
And then get on the back, just put RDJ.
RDJ.
Or yeah, Robert Downey. Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's okay. Okay, so Holly, we're going to give you our first question here. You ready? Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We gotta spin it first. She's not ready yet. You haven't asked the question.
What
Oh,
is your
jeez.
favorite?
Color. What?
Remove that from it.
That was one of our Monty Python questions there, by the way.
We removed one already.
Yeah. What is your name? What is your quest?
Oh my goodness.
What is your favorite color?
is your favorite color?
Red.
Okay.
No, blue.
Okay, we'll give you another question, Holly.
A real question.
A real one. Let's see what we get here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes!
Oh, it went on to. Oh, that was so close. So close.
So close.
To do
I
any
saw
of
Marcus nudging the screen there.
To do another additional spin, that'll be $10.
So-
Yeah, another $10. Yeah. We're gonna have like a super chat. Super chat.
For
You want
$2,
another
you get 3
spin?
spins.
$10 per spin.
Oh, that's expensive.
Okay, Holly. So, what is your favorite ride? Was it ride, right?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Okay. What is your favorite ride?
That also changes, but
That's okay. It's allowed to.
Disneyland or
so
Disney World?
Disneyland, I'm gonna say Indiana Jones,
Okay.
and then over in Florida, I'm gonna say Frozen.
Frozen, really?
Mm-hmm. She's saying shake the monitor.
To get the wheel to spin back the other way.
Oh, I know. I have questions written down. I was ready.
What?
Oh, you've got a question. Well, maybe we'll grant you an access to one question before the night's over.
Absolutely no substitutions, exchanges, or refunds.
You should have said is if you want to find out what Holly's favorite ride in Florida is, you have to listen to Grand Cycle Tour, the first show of 2020.
You know what's funny, Stan, because
Right.
I posted earlier this week our 3-year on the 16th. 16th was our 3-year anniversary show. It was 3 years ago on the 16th, and so I posted it. I reshared it. The quality's really bad because we had like a 20 gig download and 1 gig upload speed with AT&T.
So what's your excuse now?
Hashtag. Yeah. It's a
I
little
think I'm
better.
using his system now.
But yeah, it was like
The quality of the show is better now since show number 1. Okay.
yeah, just go with it. But it was funny because I we had maybe like 240 views or something from back then. I reposted and I think we got like another 40 or 50 views on it in just a couple of days. I'm like, what?
Who would go back and watch this piece of garbage?
Actually, I saw that post today because I get your post 3 days late.
Exactly.
But I kind of want to watch that first show now.
Oh, you got to watch at least a little bit of it.
I
It's-
know.
it's
I
pretty-
do too now.
It's gold. I explain a little bit about what WDWpov stands for, and I'm like explaining to the audience Walt Disney World point of view. Marcus he's sitting next to me and he's like, "Oh, that's what that means."
So nothing's changed.
Oh, we got some more artwork
Oh,
here.
look at this.
What do we got here? This is
A
the
Pez
I have
clown.
no idea.
this is the Crawford
I have
Art
no
Show. The Crawford Art Show.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
The kids took over their artwork.
Well, my name is Simon, and I love to do drawings.
Oh, it is getting late, isn't it?
You know what that's from?
Okay.
You know what that's from?
Who gets the next question? Do you want another? Do I give Holly the next question again, or do you want this one?
I'm
Steve?
not answering anything. That's personal.
As part of the price of being on the show tonight.
Yeah, no, if you want answers from him, you have to watch GTC in the solo show.
Yeah, I answered that question in the solo show number 42.
Do you actually remember off the top of your head whenever you answered a question?
Okay. This one's going to go to both of you. How's this? Okay. You both got to answer this one.
Yeah, I'm glad
Or-
nobody cared what my favorite ride was.
Or in the off chance, you both have to ask us something.
Yeah, that
which
could
no,
happen.
thank goodness.
Favorite Disney
Attraction.
attraction.
Basically the same question.
Same question as the ride.
Same question. Wait. Same thing. Different.
Holly's is the carrot cake cookie.
No, wait. Here we go.
Mine's people
Same kind
mover.
of thing, different name.
Yeah, same kind of thing, different name. Yeah. It's sarsaparilla.
Yeah, we're calling it root beer.
We're calling it root beer now. Yeah.
That's this question,
Okay, we'll skip that one. That's basically the same as favorite ride.
which still means we don't care what Stan thinks. is
Unless
his
Stan
favorite.
wants to throw one in there for us.
Mary says that wheel is broken.
It is. I can even show what the.
I'm not sure if it's the wheel or the person that's clicking it.
It's weighted on one side, I think.
That could be. It's maybe
Maybe
because
favorite versus least.
it could be the castle itself, maybe like making it lopsided.
That's
That could be
probably
what
it.
That's what the problem is. Okay, let's try. Boom. Here we go. Oh,
Finally, a unique question.
this is a unique question. Your worst experience at Disney?
Writing Flight of Passage.
Does WDWpov appearance count?
You are on one today, Stan. Oh my goodness.
But he is getting back at me for all the 3 years that I put him through.
Yeah, Marcus has razzed Stan a few times over the years.
I only do it because I like you guys. I don't do it for people I don't like.
That's
What
right.
the heck is that in the background?
Right.
Is that
That
a
is
Sully
true.
Cookie Monster?
Where?
Yeah,
Behind-
that's
Yes.
a Sully Cookie Monster.
Oh, nice.
with 10 Kermits.
He's a Kermit.
Yeah, I
He
made
makes
all those.
these. He makes
made
these.
those.
He does.
What doesn't he make?
He makes shirts. He makes Muppets.
Does he sell these things?
I don't know.
Nope.
Nope.
He just make.
Would you see this? This one is my favorite though, right here.
It's a little dark over there. What is that?
That's
Tiny Tim?
Oh, wait. Yeah. Is that? He's got the. I could see the tie and everything.
Tiny Tim.
Is that
Yes.
it? That's
I
it.
made the frog and the clothing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Tiny Tim. That's one of my favorite.
My wife did the scarf.
Would you ever take up contracting work?
Yeah, this came out really good.
Has Jim Henson Muppets
The
Studio called you?
No, I don't think they will. Don't fall. There you go.
That is a cool. We just watched Oscar the Grouch.
What are you
sitting
doing
there.
here?
Yeah, what are you doing here? And
very brief cameo.
a very brief cameo, and then Peter Ustinov says, "So am I."
Me too, yeah.
Me too. A very brief cameo.
What the heck?
What?
What is?
I
not
actually-
letting me-
I actually have a better one. I
Worst
forgot.
experience.
I got food poisoning.
Ooh,
That's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
That's better than
I
writing
told-
Flight of Passage.
Yeah. So 2019, December of 2019, it was our first Disney cruise, and we were doing land and sea. And the day before the cruise, I got food poisoning. I actually had to go to the hospital.
oh,
They were trying to admit me because it was so bad. And I was like, I can't. I have to board a cruise tomorrow. So I was still very, very iffy on the ship, but I had to go. I couldn't miss it. There were 16 of us. My family were there. So we
Wow.
flew from California. So I couldn't miss it. But yeah,
nice.
so that's definitely my worst Disney.
That is bad. That is bad.
She definitely has
Mhm.
me
What's your worst experience?
throwing up right before getting on Peter Pan's flight.
He did. Yeah, Peter Pan's flight. We're in line. I think we
It
actually
was the
did.
per-
We did the whole line that time.
Yeah,
too. We didn't do fast pass.
And that was before the extended line where it's interactive now.
Yeah, but we waited in a long line.
So you didn't throw up on Wendy's bed or anything like that, then?
No,
this is before that even. No, this is right before we were getting on too.
It was about 5 to 10 feet before the end of the line. So we were like one of the last people.
But you know what?
getting ready
It
to
may
get
have been
on.
one of my worst experiences, but it was the perfect way to experience said worst experience.
Yeah, because you got better. I mean,
Yeah.
within like 30 minutes, you were
Yeah,
like,
it was a one-time
you,
thing.
you
but
felt fine.
but it was right before we were getting on, and then I just throw up. It's pink on the ground, and I hear cast members start shouting "Code V."
Code V, Code V.
It's not obvious at all.
Yeah, that was good. That was a
I
good.
haven't had too many bad experiences. I know one time they didn't fill my popcorn up all the way. That was kind of bad.
I did.
What about
And
when you were
worst-
stuck there? When
I've
your
been stuck
flights
there
were
twice.
canceled. Yeah,
Yeah, I've
when
been
your
stuck
flights
twice.
were canceled.
Stan, worst experience doesn't count as petty grudges.
They didn't
My
fill your
goodness.
popcorn up all the way.
No,
Oh.
Mary, it doesn't get you to the front of the line. It happened at the front of the line.
Yeah, we just happened to be at the front of the line when he got sick. And I
Oh my
don't know
goodness.
what happened after we left.
No. Right after that, then I went on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train with you.
Mhm. No, you were fine.
And
You
I was
felt-
next to some random person, so if I was going to throw up, it would be on them.
No, what I mean though is when we
Oh,
left
man.
Peter Pan, I don't know what happened then, because obviously this was like right in the last part of the line. So I'm not quite sure how they were going to divert everybody around the splotch of stuff on the floor to get them around it to get on the ride.
Oh,
So here's a good
Me
one.
too, Katie.
What's that? What'd you say? I got
What Katie just said.
Ooh,
Me too.
right
And we had to get let off at the top, and I don't know if she had to get evacuated, but us too.
Oh man, no, this just happened to him on our last trip.
That
we
was
were
a bad-
right next. It was like right before you get off, not the drop, but before you get off.
Yeah, it was in front of.
It was right in front of
Briar Rabbit,
the Briar Patch, Briar Rabbit's Briar Patch,
right at the very end.
Yeah.
So you weren't too far from the end, but they got stuck.
But
and had to wait.
Some people did get stuck mid drop.
Yeah, that's what ended up killing the ride. Is apparently when they got out of the
Oh,
ride.
I thought you were going to say killing the people.
Simon's attraction.
There was a log halfway down the hill stuck. It got jammed in there somehow. Yeah,
and they had like some scaffolding set up to get them down.
Okay,
and
stories like that, you never want to write it again. Like hearing stuff like that.
Exactly. I mean, I'm still trying to imagine what it would feel like.
Good after they change it. I don't want to ride it again.
You to be going down that hill and then just like jamming into a stop halfway down.
No, that's crazy.
So, where would the worst place to have a code V be?
For the other people or for the person?
Yeah. I'm thinking, you're exiting the Doom buggies on the Haunted Mansion. They got that conveyor belt. If you had a code V on that, and they kept moving around.
And then yeah, that would be bad.
I don't know if that would be worse or if you were on one of the roller coaster type things and it got everywhere.
Like a upside down roller coaster, and they were.
Rock and roller coaster would be a bad one.
Rock and roller coaster, you'd have it spinning around all over the place. Yeah, that'd be bad.
Right over Space Mountain.
Is this really our conversation right now? Is this really
happening?
Space Mountain, you're sitting there having a good time. Also, you get spotted in the face with something.
Oh, yeah, because you can't see
in the dark.
Coming.
You don't know what it is.
I guess they added some water effects to the ride.
Yeah, it's a 4D ride.
Tastes like wieners.
What are these carrot-looking things here?
Oh my gosh!
Why does it always look like carrots?
I think Holly wants to leave.
It's like my kids table talk while we're eating dinner. I'm like, what the heck?
She watches this to get away from that.
Okay, I do have a story here. This was my worst experience. Although looking back on it, it's funny. It's very funny at this point. It's a combination of all the above, though, as far as bodily fluids. Oh, come on. So this was before he was born. This is when our three older kids were young. So our oldest at the time was probably 10. Our next one was maybe 7, and I think our daughter was 4, somewhere in that roughly that age group. So we go on our trip to Disney. We're at the Polynesian. We're gonna walk from our room to the TTC. We're gonna do it right. You're just gonna walk right there and get on the monorail. Okay, because our room actually happened to be on the end that was closer to that area. What are you calling?
Marcus has gone to bed.
Getting hot.
You can open that door up and get some air in here. Yeah. So
it's been 3 hours. Have you had anything to drink?
I have not. Let me get.
Yeah,
one second. Hold on 1 second. I got to do this real quick. Gaston. There we go.
See, I'm not prepared. I don't have my cup here.
Me neither.
I usually have a cup.
And we can do this too, just for fun. Kill the beast. Kill the beast. There we go. Okay, so we're walking over to the TTC. My middle son, roughly 7 or so at the time, he's standing there. We look down at his leg and his tennis shoes and there's just brown stuff smeared all the way down his leg, very gushy and watery, and all the way down his leg. His shorts are done, his underwear are done, his shoes.
How old?
Are done.
10?
What's that?
He's 10, you said?
No, he was 7. He was around 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah, it just diarrhea everywhere. It just went all over the place.
What I missed?
The diarrhea. David,
I've heard the
diarrhea.
story.
He's heard
I
the
thought
story.
it was Jeffrey.
The family
No,
diarrhea
that's
story.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, Mary. It went from vomit to diarrhea.
And it only gets better from here. So we had to go back to the room and change, just change everything, wash him off, put him in the bathtub and all that stuff. So
Yeah. Wow. I came back.
but again, it was like one of these things where he was sick for a few minutes, boom, he was fine. The rest of the day, the rest of the trip, no problem whatsoever. That was our first day there, though, I'm pretty sure. So then the swimming pool at the Polynesian, like a day or two after we started staying there, was going into refurbishment. So they said we could use the pool at the Contemporary. So we drove over to the Contemporary and we drove. We drove. Actually, we had a rental car on this trip.
Here's the topic.
Yeah, worst experience. Thanks for bringing that back up there. So we go to the Contemporary. We're swimming. We're having a good time. We get in the car to leave, and my daughter, the 4-year-old, what's this? I need to drop some weight and all, but not sure that's okay.
She's losing her appetite, is what she's saying.
We don't want people going.
It gets better, Mary.
Bulimic. Is that the word?
Bulimic, whatever. So then we get out of the Contemporary. We get in the car, and our 4-year-old daughter, she's still in her swimsuit, but we had her, sitting on a towel so we wouldn't get the car wet. But somehow, I don't know how to politely put this.
There was an explosion
There was
in
like
your backseat.
there were little dumpy things, the roundish brown things that somehow got out of the corner of her swimsuit and off the towel onto the back seat of this rental car. so
Thinking of the rental.
And Jeff called and said, "Is there any way that it's not too late to get the insurance?" Just asking.
Just asking for a friend. Just the car that I rented.
Just making a phone call just to check on it. Yes. So we had to clean this poop off of the back seat of the car when we got back to the Polynesian. Then we finish up our trip. We had a fun trip. I mean, this trip was fun. It was very memorable, but this was the definite bad experience. No fault of Disney's whatsoever. Disney,
it's not even a Disney experience.
It sounds pretty crappy to me.
You see what we've done?
Filled up all the way. It doesn't seem so bad now.
You see what we've done to them?
I know.
We brought them down to our level.
We've corrupted them.
That was the goal the whole time.
Thank you very much.
That's why we waited for Stan to come.
Yeah, we wanted to get you two on last so we could do this to you. So, okay, so the
4 people are only watching, and 3 of us plus Mary. So,
Right.
So the trip is over. We're in the rental car. We're driving to the airport. We almost never take a rental car. We almost always drove ourselves. But for this trip, it was we flew down, had a rental car. We're maybe about a half a mile or a mile from the airport exit where I'm going to pull off and return the rental car. My oldest son
and Steve over on YouTube.
Okay.
And Katie too.
Oh, Katie's here. Okay.
We got people out there.
You got people out there.
So we're just about to get off the exit, and my son's like, my oldest son. So we've had this is a trifecta.
Yeah.
So one trip, my middle son, diarrhea down his leg. My daughter pooped in the back seat. And now my son is saying, my oldest says he doesn't feel good. I start to try and pull off the road, and we're on the highway. I tried to pull off quickly to get him out of the car. Didn't make it.
What are you
Throws up
feeding your
all
children
over-
on these trips?
He throws up all over the back of the passenger seat, on the floor, all over the place.
Here, take these X-Lax. They're a little expired, but I'm sure you'll be fine. They taste just like chocolate, children.
That's right. Just like him. So yeah, so one trip, trifecta, all three kids, slightly different problems, all nasty. We get to the rental car place. Oh my goodness, you guys. I pulled the car in
We're like,
there.
it smells in this car.
I just looked at the guy as he's getting ready to get in the car to drive it off, to clean it up and do what they do. I just looked at him and said, I am so sorry. I can't apologize enough. And I told him what happened, and he's like, we'll take care of it. They didn't bill me for it. I thought for sure I was going to get billed
They
extra.
never let you rent a car from them ever again. They didn't bill you for it.
Yeah, we were on their blacklist for the rest of our lives.
The guy who's going to clean it, he's asking you, where?
Oh, where, Dwight?
Sir?
Where, Dwight? Where?
It seems like you already know where.
It was a mess. The car was a mess.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was all bad experience.
Yeah.
Would you guys like one more question?
I don't know.
We'll make it a good. We'll make it a positive one this time. How's that?
We've rigged it.
We'll try to make it a positive.
It's
one.
like the quiz from Gravity Falls. Do you like me? Yes, definitely, absolutely. I rigged it.
Okay, so that's what we're going to get this time. We're going to get a positive Disney question here. Let's see what we get.
I'm going to tap on it a bit. Get it going. What we want.
Up,
Favorite-
up.
Disney movie.
Could be. No, mode of
Oh.
transportation.
Oh,
I thought
wow.
that's what I was going to say.
That's a little different.
That's actually a good question because there's awesome
Mhm.
transportation at Disney.
I can tell you my least favorite right off the bat, but I can't.
Is it the rental car?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't there for that. Did you listen to the story, Stan?
No, but you've heard it 20 times, I'm sure, in the past year.
In the past year? No. Past existence? Maybe.
Skyliner, Mary.
Mary's already checking in.
Mary
on
says
it.
Well, Mary
Skyliner.
just said my least favorite.
Is it really? Well, let's let them answer. Let's let them answer.
What does Katie say? See, like the Magical Express is pretty magical, and it's super exciting.
Well, its magic ran out.
Unfortunately, the trip back is not very magical.
No.
Okay, so that was going to be my answer, especially, being Disneyland based. We don't have transportation. I drive my car there, and then sometimes we take the little shuttle. But yeah, so Magical Express for me, I've only been on it, I think, 3 times. This last time they forgot to pick us up on the way back. So
How does that happen?
they scheduled us for the following day and they did not pick us up. Yeah. So the hotel had to quickly call us a cab. But anyways, so yeah, that was going to be my answer because like he said, it's magical. It's the beginning of your vacation.
Yeah.
It's comfy. It's entertaining. And the kids are always well behaved on it. I don't know what it is. It's magical that they're always so good on it.
I also really enjoy the boat ride that goes down Susquehanna River between
Yes.
Riverside and Disney Springs,
Yeah, that
as
is
well
right.
as the friendship boats that go to the Swan and Dolphin and the boardwalk. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Definitely. We've stayed at Port Orleans, both of them, Riverside and French Quarter, and yeah, that was convenient. We take them over you could take them from one resort to the other, or you could go over to Disney Springs, which is awesome to be able to do, not having to jump on a bus.
Yeah.
We like
The
the monorail.
Skyliner is awesome, though. Mary's right. The Skyliner.
We did the Skyliner on this last trip. That's the first time we've done it. We did it, 2 times?
The one time to go and the one time to leave.
That was the only day we did it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I thought we did it one other time.
I did not enjoy it whatsoever.
He didn't like it.
Yeah.
Especially
So-
the way they had it set up. It was really stupid.
I don't love the idea of the Skyliner. I think it's cute and it's fast, but I just can't wait to be done with it. I don't know. There's just been so many stories. I don't want to get stuck up there for an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. So that's my only thing. I feel safe, but I like it because it's quick and it is very easy to use. And even when it looks like a long wait, it really isn't. But I just would rather not.
It is very relieving when you get to your destination and you hadn't got stuck up there for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have heard some horror stories like that.
Yes.
Mary says the worst is renting the Surrey bike
Oh,
and not being able to get up the hill. Luckily, somebody helped us.
Oh gosh. That's
No.
horrible.
I think the most fun, even though it's not really transportation, is I've done the Segway tours. The one at Epcot and the one at the cabins, with Fort Wilderness.
okay.
And
Yeah.
those are a lot of fun, but it's not really transportation. It's you're
Yeah.
touring.
Yeah, I've never done those. That sounds like that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Read Mary's comment.
What's she saying? Unless you are Steve and
Wait, no, the next one.
it just came up here.
No.
What?
Me and Sam are going to the Skyliner. You chumps can take the bus.
I don't take the bus.
Oh, so
Yeah,
funny.
we've had enough of the buses for to
Yeah.
last us a lifetime, I think.
We need to go to Epcot. Animal Kingdom bus. Nope, we need to go to Epcot. Animal Kingdom bus.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. The one time we were
Animal Kingdom bus.
we were this was the one bad experience we had at Port Orleans Riverside. Our room was fairly close to the bus stop. It was a rope drop day, and I'm thinking, we have our own car. I was going to drive, but it was like, let's take the bus. Why did I don't know why I thought that. We had left plenty early, way early enough to get there for rope drop. It was almost an hour before the bus came and picked us up. And it was like Magic Kingdom. We're waiting for the Magic Kingdom bus to come. Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Disney Spring. Every other name kept coming by 2, 3, 4 times a piece. Not one Magic Kingdom bus came by. It was
frustrating.
That
See?
was bad.
You should do what I do. Don't plan. Just hop on the first bus that shows up. You never got a problem.
No, we had it. We were going to Magic Kingdom for rope drop.
That's why I hate public transportation.
It was bad. And then there have been enough times where we've been on it at the end of the day. And I remember holding Marcus or Jack in my arm like this, and they're just past the age of needing a stroller basically, but
This wasn't when that happened, though.
still too young to really be just standing there on the bus. And
And then they pooped all over you.
No, these guys were good, except for the throw up on Peter Pan. But
You can't do
holding
that
on
anymore.
to him
Right,
and then
Mary.
holding on
Someday you
to
will.
the rope thing or whatever, and trying to do that all the way back to the resort.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have to.
He just went to bed.
Yeah, Jack just went to bed, by the way, which is the next room over from where we're at.
Mary, don't talk so loud.
Oh my goodness! Wait, what's Mary saying? You can't do that anymore.
You can't just hop on any bus anymore. You have to plan your vacations now.
And you can't stand either, like what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, you can't do that either.
No more crowded bus, situation, but
Which is nice actually, because you get everyone gets a seat.
Yeah, that's not bad. But the Skyliner though, I didn't mind it. I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah.
But
I hated the hub.
The hub was the problem
because you're going, and then everyone else from the neighboring resorts
are all coming
going
to that same hub.
So the line just kept getting longer, and we had to walk further. The line kept getting longer. We had to walk further.
It was weird. Yeah, it was. So we just get off. We had a very quick ride over from. We were at Art of Animation. We had a very quick ride from there to the hub, but then you have to get off the one.
Walk completely out.
We had to walk all the way down the ramp. Now the line is there, and we're walking down the ramp to get to the end of the line. and we're walking down the ramp, and the line we keep seeing the end of the line, but it just kept growing as we kept walking. And so we're trying to go down to catch up to the end of the line. And then like a busload
that were bussed in,
of
from the
people
other
just got
resorts.
dropped off, and they came flooding into the line. So these are all people that got there after we got dropped off
by the other Skyliner.
By our Skyliner. And within literally like 2-3 minutes of us walking to the end of the line, it probably grew by several hundred people.
Whoa!
And so that was what disturbed me. Is like,
there he is.
Guys have just looped us back. Oh,
he knows exactly when.
John, every time we're getting ready to wrap up, John shows up. Every time we're getting ready to wrap up, John shows up.
Well, he thinks he's on next.
No,
he's confused.
No, Mary doesn't get it. You don't speak of the panda and he's here. You speak of
I called him. I tagged him earlier. I did a bat call, a panda call.
Yeah, the bat call.
He does it on purpose as soon as you're ready to stop.
I know he does. He does every time. So did you guys want one more question, or are you guys good for that?
I don't think I got one yet.
You haven't got one yet?
Hey, is a TTC considered transportation?
We just haven't answered it.
Is a TTC considered transportation? That's a good mode of transportation.
Honestly.
It was originally supposed to be a transportation mode.
It is. It is. Yeah. So that, I guess, yeah, favorite mode of transportation.
Honestly, I don't mind it. It's good.
I don't mind it. I do like it.
He's such a positive individual.
Well, how about you guys?
Terrible.
You guys have the Grand Circle tour of the monorail, right?
Yeah. See this ship right here. That's the best. That's the best Disney transportation, right here. This guy.
What are you doing?
Like, what is he looking at?
I know.
On shoes?
Castle on shoes. No. So who designed that, by the way?
Jason.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah. Jungle Skipper Jay. So if we ever have a trivia question, you know one of the answers now. We have a trivia show.
We'll probably forget in the next 5 minutes.
Jason. Yeah. Skipper Jay.
We've been on too long to remember everything.
Oh my goodness.
The only thing I'll take away from the show is it was 3.5 hours long. And we talked about poop and vomit.
We've been at this longer than Gilligan's Island.
And diarrhea.
Oh my gosh. Too much.
Oh my goodness. So would you okay, so mode of transportation, it sounds like we went all over the place with that one. But I think they're all valid.
They're all good.
Yeah.
We all decided to think the bus was the worst.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had worst, least favorite.
Well, everybody knows what it is.
I don't think, yeah, exactly.
The bus was actually really good for us last month. It was fast.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We would get to the bus stop and it would be there within 5 minutes almost every time.
Huh.
Yeah, that's more often than not. That's how I find it too.
That's surprising. We had one time, this was pretty cool. This is one of those little pixie dust moments. We were leaving Animal Kingdom. Your mom and Melissa were going to, I think they were going somewhere else. Mm-hmm. We needed to go. Me, Marcus, and Jack were heading to Disney Springs. We were going to do.
It was just you and me.
I think he was with us. Well, unless he went with mom. I don't know. Either way, though, we split up. They were going somewhere, and then we were going to eventually meet back up. And we were going to Disney Quest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First time.
It was our first time at Disney Quest. And at Animal Kingdom, it's like we're walking toward the buses. We're trying to find one to take us directly to down, Disney Springs. And I don't think there was like a really good way to get there, at least. But some guy, he didn't have a cast member. This is the weird thing. Mm-hmm. He didn't have a cast.
You get to pay that Mark White van though.
Didn't have a cast member tag. Yeah,
I'll take your children for you.
I swear, that's going through my mind.
You just wait here, and I'll come back for you.
He comes up to us. And he's like, "Are you guys looking to, get the Disney Springs?" We're like, "Yeah." And he said, "I can take you there." He looked like a cast member.
That's how people get murdered, eh?
Right.
I don't think they would have let him pull up right there.
We had to take a detour first to the middle of the orange groves over here, but
and he.
Well, that's not how the story went. We're here.
yeah, we made it. He has this big white conversion van.
I thought it wasn't.
I was
white.
right. No, it's a big white
are
conversion.
you joking?
I have pictures of it.
He had a plain unmarked van.
It looked
You
like it
are
had some special numbers and things on it, like maybe it was official Disney or something, but we weren't sure. And we get in this guy's van. And he took us straight over to Disney Springs. Everything was cool. He was a regular cast member, but I'll tell you
That
what,
is nutty.
for a minute,
Really
though,
nutty.
I'm sitting in the van and we shut the door and I'm like, we're
What
never
did I
getting
just
out
do?
alive.
Yeah, what did I just do?
I'm just thinking Disney magic, right? Disney magic. This isn't anything crazy. This is legit.
I have a story very similar to that. We were going from our condo that we rented to Star Wars Celebration, and it was Jimmy Stiles, Melissa, and Peter and myself. Oh no, Jimmy Stiles wasn't there. It was just Melissa and Peter and myself. And so I'm calling in the Uber on my phone, and this Cadillac white SUV pulls up, and he says, "Are you guys going to Star Wars Celebration?" And we said, "Yeah." And he says, "We're heading there anyways. Don't call the Uber. We'll take you." And I'm like, "Sure." So Peter looks at me. He goes, "Stan, this is how people get killed." And I said, "No, they'll be fine." Star Wars Celebration. So we get in, and we climb into the van, and the driver says, "Do you recognize the celebrity I got sitting in the passenger seat?" And we can't really see him.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a little person pokes his head around the seat, and he goes, "Hi, how you doing?" What? And we're sitting there going, "An Ewok?" What else could it be?
Oh,
He goes, "Yeah, he was in Return of the Jedi. He was one of the Ewoks."
oh my goodness.
That is so funny. Yeah, all the women in this chat are like, what? Like panicking? Like, you guys are nuts.
Yeah, like Marion.
A woman would never do
Yeah, exactly, Mary. I'm
Yes.
like,
Yes, we
floored
get
right
into
now.
strange people's vans.
Hey, I saved $10 not having to pay for that Uber because it was my turn.
Right?
I still have a picture of this guy, though. I took a selfie with him and the kids or whatever. It was either you or we're still alive.
Right,
I think
I got the Ewoks autograph.
You got the Ewoks.
wow, that's cool. Well, guys, I gotta probably wrap it up here.
Yeah. You're about to get shut off anyways. I think the max is 4 hours.
All these solar panels are going to give up pretty soon, and she's going to lose connection.
Mary did let a guy take. She ran out of gas. Take her to the gas station, get gas, and back to the car.
Yeah, but I'm sure Mary did like a background check and fingerprints and all that before she let him take her.
She had it all covered, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you guys back here again in 2 years. Right.
2 years. 2 years, yeah.
Our 5-year show will have
8 hour long show.
8 hours long. You guys got to do at least an hour and a half.
Wouldn't it make sense to do a 5-hour show on your 5th anniversary?
It would, but
yeah, like what's the 8 hours come from?
This is the third year.
Third
3
year?
hours.
Yeah, we
3
did
hours.
We got to get out.
We got to stop.
We got to stop.
Anyway, guys.
Mary was young.
That first half hour was a bunch of crap anyway, so that doesn't count.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys for being
Bye,
with us
guys.
tonight. And we'll see you guys.
Congratulations on 3 years, you guys.
Yes.
Since
Happy
you guys are already
anniversary.
here, you guys want to help us sing it out?
You want to try and sing it out?
Oh no, I don't sing.
Hang on, something wrong with my mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my electricity.
He's gonna have to start hand cranking pretty soon.
Well, look at all those lights flashing in front of Holly there.
Yeah, exactly. It's going out.
Okay. Well, we'll sing it out
Good point,
ourselves.
Steve.
What's
Just
that?
because you pay for an Uber doesn't mean you wouldn't wind up dead somewhere anyways.
Yeah,
Maybe those guys saved our lives. Maybe that Uber guy did kill the next person.
there you go.
It was Florida after all.
Congrats on 3 years and 3 viewers who didn't leave yet.
Oh, Mary.
Mary is honest.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you very much. We appreciate you being on with us tonight. And have a magical week. And we'll see you guys on Grand Circle Tour sometime over the
And
next
by we, you mean you, because we've already proved
Tomorrow.
tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, we're talking Hallmark Christmas ornaments.
Oh, nice.
All
We
right.
are?
We've got
All
quite
right.
a few of those actually.
Yeah. Oh, didn't I tell you that? Yeah, the wish book came out, and we're gonna have a Hallmark employee on to talk about it.
Nice. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of Disney Hallmark type, ornaments and stuff. So,
All right.
okay.
Well, I got them all loaded on a slideshow, ready to go for tomorrow night.
Excellent. Okay, guys, I'm gonna drop you off the show here. We're gonna finish our
Thank
song, and then we'll be done for the night. So, thank you very much.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, you ready? Ready to sing it out? Our 3-year sing out song. almost 3.5 hours. Not quite.
It is 3.5 hours.
Well-
Well, of the entire show itself, but
Yeah.
all right. Come on, let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with. Ready? Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. He'll be halfway out the door by the time we're done. MIC. See you real soon. KEY. Why? Because we like you. MOUSC. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks, Dan, for being on. Holly, thanks for closing us out on the show tonight. Again, 3 years of this craziness. We appreciate you guys being out there. We'll keep on doing this as long as you want us to do it. And yeah, 3 hours, 3.5 hours for a 3-year show. Next year, maybe we'll do 4. Next year, do 5, 6, 7, who knows what. But it's just fun, and we appreciate you all being out there. And thank you for being our extended Disney family. And we hope you have a magical week. And we'll see you next Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And love you all. Thanks a lot. Bye.